Yeah, actually, they should be able to go in there now.
Yeah, okay. I dropped it over there on the other side. And
Yeah, I let you come in, but before I started, but it's like 7:31 because I got to check the music. But we're live now, so hopefully
okay.
everybody will come on in. Baba Russian,
Yeah.
I'm live, man. Baba Russian, here you go. Probably want to yell and scream and holler about something. I'm not even with that Baba Russian. I really am not. All that rubber rousing and yo synthesis on whatever. I don't want to hear no more of that. Not knocking the brothers. Don't got time for that. We beyond all that. And screw the media, screw Hollywood, screw the music industry. Those are all distractions. Screw the fake government. Screw them all.
Where you
No,
see him? Where you see Baba Rashawn at?
no, he sends me links. We're friends on Facebook and Instagram. He sends me, when he's going live.
Oh. Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to hear no more about this one and that one. I mean, he talks about a couple of things that are decent. But yeah, I bring in around. I'm just not with all that. You know what I'm saying? I got a topic. I'm gonna put the
Rondo.
topic. I'm gonna put the topic out
Going on,
there.
Kinfolk?
What up? What
Yeah,
up?
yeah. And hey, look, more people come, I'm gonna go ahead and put the topic out. Right? You see what it is? I put OU instead of YOU. OU. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you. You know what I mean? And I wanted to address this because it's like, is it a distraction? Is it something? Is it more division? Or is it really happening? I know around the world people get dead and people get kidnapped, and we never really hear about it because everything's focused about the New World Order. You dig what I'm saying? All right, West Side, 7:30, bro. Yeah, oh goddamn day, bro. I'm just messing with you. And we had all the time, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna give it a few more minutes, and then we're gonna get it jumping. Let me let this cat know, man. That look, bro. Look, man, it's all good. I'm live too, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm live too, man. Nobody want to, I'm not talking about all that stuff, man. Forget sports, forget Hollywood, forget all that, man. There's
Yep.
other thing more
All right.
pressing, more important. Forget the music industry, forget Hollywood, forget all the government, forget all that, man. Ain't nobody gonna get nothing settled or taken care of talking about that nonsense, man. Take that and deal with it. You don't pay attention to media, but you want everybody to pay attention to you. You too old for that, Baba Rushton. You too old for that. Ah, yeah. What you playing for, cuz? I hate using, I detest using NBC, Fox, WNBC, CBS, CBN. I'm tired of you. I don't like using none of them, but I'm going to use this to play this. I want to play this. I might have to turn the music down when I do this. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah. All right, Westside. Yeah. When you come in, bro, you come in, brother. Westside said he'll be coming. He coming in soon. Coming in hot. Why is my banner so big? Jeez, Nelly. What dang? Can we make it smaller, man? Nah, man, I don't care. He is tripping out on the bottom stair, bro. He is tripping out on the bottom stair. I mean, he's lucid. And I don't have to give him. I mean, he's only a year and a half, a little over. I don't have to give him catnip. Why you pulling the string on the steps? That's why I don't like carpets with cats. Dogs are better. Hey, look, man, I'm a wily whoop you. He looked at me like he's doing the stand up thing now on his hind legs. Oh, I love that. I took like 3 pictures.
He be looking like he walking.
Yeah, he stands up, look out the window. He stands up and looks at me. It's like, dude, okay, you're doing your best to talk. I mean, to communicate with you. I'm listening when he's doing ran. Run to the bathroom, hungry, water.
Telling you, man, you need to get Alex on our own channel.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. I'm just recording all kind of stuff when it's crazy.
Y'all
oh,
go viral.
man.
Get them
Especially when you
voiceover
be
dubs
messing
in
with the
there.
gun.
Yo, man. YouTube Live, bro. The podcast, man. Oh no, he'll be yeah. Yes, I think this. I believe this will be a good one. There's other topics, and some of you knew what I wanted to talk about. Other than this, or discuss actually discuss. But I think right now, because of the time situation, I watch Ace Live. I've been watching him since he made a living doing what he's doing. I know other brothers who I follow who are in the Philippines, this, that, and the other, who are actually expats, veterans, people who know they're indigenous. But when you know these people, you know the stories. It happens to other people here. I just want to know. It's the reason because of why they went there that disturbs me.
While the people that got kidnapped went there.
Yeah, we're gonna address it all. They went there for healthcare reasons, and there's a video of the kidnapping.
I
So
think I saw that.
I was gonna do an end screen, put it in there and everything, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and I'm gonna play it, and everybody can research it afterwards, and then it could be a topic that people can hopefully discuss loosely or passionately. But I'm gonna address some of my points, and everybody y'all address your points. Well, I'm not gonna throw mine out there at one time. I have quite a few. You know me, I made notes, but I'm fluid, so I'm just gonna put out there what I think uh, could be or may be somewhat of an issue. Really, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? It's when you look at everything that's going on, you know, does one play into the other? I mean, I don't know. We'll have the conversation. The fentanyl, the K2, the ice, all these things, all these drugs within the last 10 years is just beyond a phenomenal. I mean, these scientists, they feel comfortable. They know something that everybody else don't know. And they believe that because they're probably wimps and they're scared. But that can be addressed at another time or maybe even now in this conversation. But let's get through the four that were abducted, and we'll take it from there. I want to pull up this one article I had. Let me see. Oh man, I got like 4,000 tabs. I need to really close them. I love all the information. Oh, and it sickens me with some of these goofy ass drug using cartel motherfuckers is the fact that they're gone. You know what I mean? They're gone.
Yeah.
There ain't no. Mm-mm. This time and age, everything going on, mm-mm, they're gone. Excuse my language, but they're gone. Mhm. I want to make sure I got the right information per se. You know what I mean? Um, wow, wow. Okay, they got some updates 4 hours ago. Wow, wow. I got a problem when they brothers and sisters, man. I really do. And I mean, that side will communicate and conversate when we all meet up.
Mm-hmm.
You dig?
Yeah.
Wow. 4 hours ago update. I'm gonna say the names. Oh man. 2 of the 4 Americans kidnapped in Mexico have been found dead, while the other 2 were rescued alive. McGee, Williams, and Woodard, along with 4 Americans named Zindell Brown, were kidnapped in Mexico. A U.S. official from you know what? Oh, shit. Anyway, Woodard and Brown were found dead, and McGee and Williams are being treated in a U.S. hospital. I want to know who rescued them.
That's a good question. How'd they find them?
Damn. They're saying their bodies will be examined by Mexican authorities. Hell no. Before return to the. This is what I said about this government. It's a punk ass government. It's not a real government. Remains are turned over to the U.S. government. Though so it says 2 survivors have been identified as Latavia Washington McGee and Eric Williams, according to the source. Mexico's security secretary identified the surviving Eric. No, I don't know who rescued. A road trip to Mexico for cosmetic surgery veered violently off course when 4 Americans were caught in a drug. What? Were caught in a drug cartel shootout, leaving 2 dead and 2 held captive for days in a remote region of the Gulf Coast before they were rescued from a wood shack. The minivan crashed and was fired on shortly after they crossed into the border city of Matamoros on Friday as drug cartel factions tore through the streets. The region's governor said a stray bullet also killed a Mexican woman about a block and a half away. The 4 Americans were hauled off in a pickup truck, and Mexican authorities frantically searched as the cartel moved them around. The 4 Americans were hauled off in a pickup truck, and Mexican authorities frantically searched as the cartel moved them around, even taking them to a medical clinic to create confusion and avoid efforts to rescue them. They were found Tuesday in a wooden shack guarded by a man who was arrested in a rural area east of Matamoros called Ejido Tocola, I can't pronounce it, on the way to the Gulf called Baghdad Beach, according to the state's chief prosecutor, Irving Barrios. The surviving Americans were whisked back to the U.S. soil on Tuesday in Brownsville, the southernmost tip of Texas and just across the border from Matamoros. The convoy of ambulances and SUVs was escorted by Mexican military Humvees and National Guard trucks with mounted machine guns. A relative of one of the victims said Monday that the 4 had traveled together from the Carolinas. It really gets my goings growing, brother. So one of them could get a tummy tuck surgery from a doctor in Matamoros. The governor said the wounded American Eric Williams had been shot in the left leg and the injury was not life-threatening. It's quite a relief, said Robert Williams, 38-year-old Eric Williams. 38-year-old Eric's brother reached by phone Tuesday in North Carolina. I look forward to seeing him again and actually being able to talk to him. Robert Williams was not sure if the other survivor, Latavia Brickz, was the one seeking the surgery. The survivors were taken to Valley Regional Medical Center with an FBI escort. The Brownsville Herald reported a spokesperson for the hospital referred all inquiries to FBI. But let's give back a Russian and let a he-she come back who plays basketball as if that's something big. Man, kiss my ass. Oh, what's up? Hey, I'll bring you in. I was reading, brother. My apologies, brother. Damn, my apologies.
It's all good.
Hey, what's going on, families? Yo, this is crazy, but I wanted to address this because I know about a lot of other cases, man. Colombia, not in Costa Rica. It's beautiful there. Panama, Cuba. It's not so much always about color, I think. But I want to get y'all's take because let me turn this music down just a little bit, all right? If you don't get off my foot, boy. Music, man. I don't want to music right now. I gotta let my head concentrate on things. the brow, man, like you want to counsel us. Oh, yeah, that's right. You going through you going through that thing, man. I'm just saying, man. I mean, do we? I was playing some country music. I want to cowboy up, but do we need to go another route? You know what I mean? Anywho, it's a lot more. Y'all can look it up. That was on CNN. I was reading, and then another blog that's right up under it is the ABC News. Let me sit back a little bit. It's disturbing that you would think with everything that we've been through this far, right? With the jabs, the pandemic, and everything else, with certain media parties still holding on to the narrative that they lost their mind with a month and a half ago. Biden said the fake demic was over. Isn't that the SCOTUS? So what is the YouTube, FBI, and the CIA monkey puppets doing?
Right.
In Mexico, I've had ignorant brothers say, and listen, I mean this when I say this, saying let them kill each other. People don't get it. We doing that right here. People are so stupid. The issue that I have, I know that's right, brother. Hey, look, man, whenever I'm sitting around, I got to stay tacky.
Oh, yes, I went outside, so I had to bring this with me.
I know that's right. But beautiful sight, bro. But I want to know who all of them are. It's probably not hard to pull them up, but with everything going down, the investigation and everything, I know it's going to be looked at. And at first, I ain't going to lie, and it can still be, but they found them kind of quickly. When it comes to like Tupac and Biggie.
That Tupac thing is interesting.
Yeah, Tupac, I still don't believe he's dead, but regardless.
Right.
Biggie's ass is dead. Facts. Trust me on that one. I knew the mortician that dealt with him. He ain't got no change to lie. I don't get these brothers, man, and sisters with this BBL and tummy tuck and all this, and we have become a lazy bastion of who we were. And I told people we were great fighters, and I mean on a level unidentified. We are far cry from my ancestors. That's another reason why I read. I just want to get y'all's take when this came out. It was a few days ago, right?
Right.
Last Thursday or Friday or something like that. Excuse me, Friday or something like that. Anyway, first thing I said, because you know how the news came out, they were kidnapped. Well, 2 already dead. They took the bodies. And that's right when they crossed the border. You just don't have, you can go through, everybody always think you can just go through Tijuana. No brain dead people. That's not the only way to get over to Mexico. That's the liberal-minded oopies and the military personnel that's over there. It's a safer way per se. So you go into the tourist district where the money, the fiat gets be spent, and that's a deal with the cartels and the government. And I want to get y'all's take, whatever information you have. And I know, like me, a lot of y'all don't pay attention to all this media and news, at least I hope. But this right here was everywhere. It was on Facebook. It was on Instagram. It was on YouTube. It was popping up everywhere. It was even on my news breaker, Arizona. Because like this right here, I get notification.
Right.
Because I wanted to know. I was waiting. I turned it on because I wanted to see what was going to come out of that, stopping that him, she, shims, ABC, LMOP, calling yourself pronoun shit. And Arizona stopped it.
Sure did.
And they said no, and they just stopped something else. I don't know what it is. I'll read that later on.
Well, now they're talking about this. What are they talking about? The Jim Crow thing. But
the CSR, the whatever that's called, the critical race theory, CRT.
Yeah.
We don't want that shit. Why? When they call it critical race theory, where did that come from? I mean, history. The history of this land is already a lie.
Right.
There's a reason why they took down a lot of them statues, and it ain't to make people happy. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why they don't want nobody using the word Jesus. There's a reality to it, but the problem is most people don't know the reality to it, the truth. Everything is suspicious. But I look at these four individuals, and and y'all know how I feel about the pancake batter on the face. If you ain't got no teeth, you got teeth. But damn, take them out, put them in. At least be happy. All that putting. Look, man, I wake up beside a woman and her face is on the pillow. Look, I'm doing an exorcism. I'm putting two chair legs together. I'm beating the goddamn drums. I'm kicking with both feet out the bed. Listen, man, you ain't gonna calm your butt in my bed. And then we wake up in the morning after we did the hoo ha ha, and your face is still on the pillow. And I look over there and I see Shirley Temple at 150 years old. It ain't happening.
Damn.
I'm talking about like looking at, you know, the raisins when they singing. I mean, look, man, I've heard stories of guys talking about they went to sleep, you know, drinking all that party, banging, you know, half banging body, something was a little off. And then when the girl turned over, wanted to kiss, breath like 5 dragons, you know what I'm saying? And smudged and eyelash down here. And they fighting for their life the calmest way to robotic themselves out the, you know, out the bed and out the house.
Damn.
And nobody wants, you know, the people that want that everywhere that I've been. Now we know that we have them, especially the pale skin ones with the big book, but we know we have them in the conservative states. But man, in the liberal cities, I was watching before I even left New York or Jersey, man. When I was in the military in Florida, people was getting the BBLs, getting the big breasts, you know, walking around with hips. Women walking around with hips, and then I started seeing men walking around with it.
Damn.
Every time I went to ATL, I was like, what is going on? That's back like 2005, 2008. Like, you can't make this stuff up. So what would make somebody go down there? Obviously, it's cheaper. Now, I've heard of some horror stories over there across the border. You know, people have to go and collect their people's, you know, daughters' bodies. They go down there to have a good time, but a lot of them go down there to get that liposuction and fat transferal or whatever. I forget what it's called. But there's something really, really going on with our people, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's really, really bad. Hey, Trauma, you come back? You cooking? Got the wife?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I mean, because I want to know what you got, what all y'all got to say about it. I mean, it's not like it's a lot of information, but it's a topic because this is not new.
Right.
If I may,
Yeah.
I think, I mean, I don't really I'm like you. I don't really get into the major media outlets or whatever. If I see it come across my feed and I'm interested, I'll dive in. But so far, there's nothing out of the situation that tells me a nigga need to get involved. It sounds like just another damn distraction, and we're going to forget about it probably come next week, Monday, Tuesday. To be honest, that's where I'm at.
Agreed. And it's going to be another one. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, all the way up at what they said they're going to run out of money around
April.
June 30th or May 30th or something.
Yeah, I thought it was like April or something.
Yeah, they just going to run
distractions. Oh, yeah, June. Yeah, May, June. Yeah.
Yeah, so it just looks like they're just going to run distractions, throw in a couple of holidays. It's summertime. It ain't freezing. And then Juneteenth, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I had made a comment about, there's a lot of cats that they talk. And remember, now that was well before 4 hours ago. I hear a lot of chatter from people. And there's guys talking about, they was going off, man. Some of these brothers, even the Pelskin guy, he was a ghetto dude, rapper, ex-Marine, but he don't hang with no anyway. And he was like, man, all that million man, march, this, that, and FOIC, and that, all they do is march for urban. And I ain't seen nobody say or do anything other than watching Biden with this Al Sharpton and this nigga Messy Jesse in a wheelchair talking about, man, look. And I said, you don't see none of them idiots talking about, we got to get together and march. But man, these people talking about, man, forget all that march shit. We need to go arm up. And if 1 million, 2 million of us show up at the border, ain't nobody stopping shit. And that's the truth. Because you know what? I am tired of this mother-sucking Ukraine. Fuck them. And Russia, let them Slavic and some of bitches work it out. But they fake history. This nigga became the CEO and all of a sudden they went to war. Man, come on, man. And there are a lot of racist individuals over there. I know a Ukrainian right here who served in the army. He can't stand it over there. And he a Muslim. Look, man, something ain't right, man. Our people are moving like chumps, and all we got is a lot of this.
That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get. They're just gonna talk about what they see what they talk about. And if they're not putting their hands in the ground, if they ain't building something, if they ain't slapping no nails with no hammers or some sawing on some wood or some glass, people gotta, I mean, look, you already said it 1,000,000 times. A lot of these people are lost, foreigners and non-immigrants, right?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them, but on both sides. I didn't see nobody protest or march for East Palestine, Ohio, or the other part of Ohio, you know. So again,
Flint, Michigan. Flint, Michigan. Did you see that nigga over there taking water, clean the thing over to Africa? You see him take his ass up there and drop off a few of them? Did you see the government who gave him a pattern say, look, we need to take 20 of them over there? Did you see them go over there to Delaware and do it? Did you see them go over to Cali? You ain't see him go nowhere.
You talking about the brother in the army that has the air thing?
Yes.
I did.
And he has a water purifier.
Right. Yeah, I did hear he was making a way out to Jackson back when that Jackson water thing hit. I thought he did go to Michigan. I thought he did go to Flint after Obama did that thing. Yeah, I think he did.
No, are you sure? No? Look it up. Look it up. Somebody look it up and inform us. What about the Arab half brother, whatever, that built the big thing to pull water out of the air? Like, come on, man.
Well, look, man,
feeding whole towns with it.
Look, if it mean that much to whoever it means that much to, they just got to get out there and start building something that'll suck the water out of the air and drink up. Again,
you know what I'm saying?
They talk about it, but they gotta do something. You gotta do something.
You know what I'm driving at? What I've been driving at from the giddy up when I came live is not only to tell the story of the Pale Wolf and Dark Wolf and get the numbers right, because I'm telling you, majority of people ain't even remember half what I say now. Is that we were unified, and I don't want to hear that we can't be unified. It's a bunch of poppycock and horse manure. The thing is, it takes people coming together to do that and put away their synthetic mindset.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm talking.
But they're not going to see it until someone does it. That's my whole point.
Well, the thing is, when there's certain individuals who have been saying not procrastinate, and where I've lived at, I've brought many people together. Now I've had to knot a few people up and put them in a little traction in the hospital, but especially in Millville, New Jersey, and Camden. Oh Lord, man, you want to talk about a Vietnam, Pakistan, Iraq? God, dog. But listen, man. Camden, New Jersey, man, listen. But anyway, right? I had a lot of cats come together, man. I ain't gonna lie. In Taekwondo school on the Grandmaster Kwajanem Shula, it was a cop, and he used to like hurting the 14, 16-year-old kids training, and I sparred him on the mat, and I wore his behind out. I mean, badly. And after that, then people started coming to me, yo, I'm listening. And I was like, but you wasn't listening before. But I was grateful. And there was a movement. I'm not into movements where people started treating each other better. I could walk out the front porch until my ex-wife's cousin came and shot some guy on the porch, killed him. And the bullets came through my TV and the daughter's room and all that. But, you know, that was a meant. That straight bullets. Bullets don't have no names. And I had to run outside with my jiggy, you know, and run around the corner with 3 other cats with me who moved because they knew how I moved. They saw me. They wasn't going to move, but they saw me coming down with, you know, Desert Storm boots and shorts and tank top with magazines flopping around in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? And they took off right behind me, shotguns in tow. You know, and that was Millville, New Jersey. The thing is, we got to know how to move because, like, when I was reading about our ancestors, if one fell, there was no tears and no mourning at that time. One was prepared and always equipped to take his place, just like the women. They
That's
got
real
us.
talk.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
real talk. And I would say too, then back then, whenever then was, the rules of engagement, a clear and concise enemy was already, marked up at, if you will. And then the team, the tribe, the clan, what have you, would attack and again be successful or unsuccessful. But they had a mission. And you and I both know, being ex-military, you got to have squads. You can't. There's a lot of stuff we already know we can't talk about here because it's being heard by other folks.
It's inappropriate, and it might lead to something else.
Something else, right? So what I'm saying is that
you say the right thing.
Yeah, and some people just need to go ahead and get together offline. Put the phones away and go handle some business, and then come back and reconvene.
And that's what I was alluding to. The fact of the matter is, the plan was always the same thing: the welfare of self. And for those who don't want to partake, and that's how we fell, we let them stay in obscurity. We renounced them. And see, that's what people don't get: renouncing family or whoever. No, and it's no come and talk to me. See, when you take on the mantle, and I'm not a religious individual, I'm far from it. I'm deeply, deeply spiritual, light about that. But by connection, I believe the connection is the most powerful thing. And some people haven't gotten to that tempo yet of how strong it is, or how strong it actually is in themselves. And let me tell you something, brother. When I said I'll do open house, Jamil Sampson telling me, yeah, he gonna be heading out summertime to his 100 acre. I said, I'm about ready to do the open house, bag a lot of clothes up I don't wear. It'll just be the jean t-shirts and BDUs and camouflages of all kinds of ghillie suits. Pack them things up I could put in one bag with all my silver line and copper line drawers and stuff, and be out my way. And I'm a sock person. I'd rather have a ton of socks and get everybody pissed off at me and a whole bunch of ammo and water than anything else. But I'll do an open house, have people walk around here grabbing forks or whatever. That's 2 cents, 5 cents, $10, $2, and get rid of everything and be on the road. I can live out my truck until the things appropriate and need to be done. I'm not one for this world, bro.
Then give it back to them. And I'm with you on them socks, man. One thing that changed my life.
That's a military thing.
Man, one thing that changed my life was them toe socks I found in Okinawa.
Oh, those are the best.
Man, every toe got their own hoodie.
They own, and you get more dexterity and strength.
You feel like you Spider-Man. You just walk up a wall. Just do.
Brother, I'm gonna order some next month, man, because they have them for like, I think it's like $49.75, $49.50 or something. You know, the number's weird now. They ain't no rounded off to the nearest 10. But anyway, I was looking at some last month.
Just text me your size, brother. I might have something for you on the 18th.
9.5.
9.5. All right, we got you.
Yeah, regular. I don't have the wide feet, man. I got karate feet, bro.
You got okay. I got the wide.
Yeah, I got straight up.
I keep the wide.
I throw an arch and look like it's like a damn piece of iron, bro.
What about you, Rondo? What size shoe you on there over there?
11.
11. All right. Where's west side at? In the black, in the dark.
Hey, you said what size shoe do I wear?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get y'all some of them.
He got about a 13, man. You ain't see his feet when he was.
I saw him running. Well, I don't know if it was 13 or 14.
It depends on the thing is my foot is wide, but it depends.
You got double E's. You got E, right?
I think it's like a 13.5 or 13.5. Yeah.
Double E probably or E. You know what I'm saying, Trauma?
I'll see what the biggest sock they got for you, man.
Yeah, he got my brother Reggie's got 13.5. My brother Dwight got about a 15. They both 6'2" or 6. You know, they're like my father and my great uncles. Me and my uncle Reggie like to tell me, well, I'm 5'9.5", 5'10". Uncle Rich, he 5'7". He was a tunnel rat in Vietnam, so he's the shortest son of a bitch. I think I'm taller than my sisters. Am I? Pan might be about 6 foot. Okay, I'm right up on the Pan, I think, and I'm the oldest. So anywho, yeah. So I knew you had some big feet when I saw you out there shooting. I was like, oh, he ain't gonna rock. He good. He's stable. Westside good, bro. Still, hell yeah. But yeah, man, those are really comfortable. Now getting back to the topic, right?
Yeah.
When I saw what I saw, it wasn't even about feelings, bro. Because I know too many Mexican homies that I'm cool with, man. And even though I got a Boricuas married, my family, regardless of how, like Dana Ferrero, one of them, that's my first blood cousins. You know what I'm saying? But the issue I have is that shit goes on in Chicago, Detroit, when it didn't go on in the 90s, in the 80s. In California, it's ridiculous, but there's more togetherness compared to what people think, though. And it goes on in Texas in certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And New Mexico and Phoenix is ridiculous. I was down there and I met a lot of cool homies, but I met some that thought they was pale skins. They act like.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, right? West Side.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you, Rondo. I know where you at, man. Tucson. Good job.
Yeah, down here in Tucson, yeah, it's there.
That's why I bought my first side-by-side, the 4-door Can-Am. As long as you spending money, there's smiles and hoot and holler.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they don't know real history. Look, Jane, Jane, what's that Dr. Jane, the woman?
Jane Elliott.
When she said that, look, most pale skins don't even have their own culture.
Exactly. Right.
They don't. Every bit of that culture here on this land is ours. Right. Country, the whole cowboy, the whole spang, the punk rock, the rock. And we don't say it with hate, but the reality is today it's going to change because you got a bunch of them idiots that they aren't taking care of, they ain't taking care of, that's allowing hate to rile up in us, and those and us in the knowing.
Right.
And it's not going to be good. We don't give a damn about all that, what you've been training, how miles shooting and infrared. We're different. And they don't know that. Maybe they want us to tell on ourselves. They'll never know all of it. The issue is they keep going and screwing up. Yo, Grey Wolf, what's cracking, family? Did I hit you Equator 7? What's going on, y'all? Now it's your brothers when they come up in here.
Listen, it's Grey Wolf.
Much respect, Grey Wolf. Much respect to you.
Much love and respect. Yeah, but I tell y'all what, man. I'm like this. Like, I found out my uncle Gary Lee, right? Gary Lee is the reason why we're the Lees. I told y'all. We'll get back into that another time. My family still has, even though it's obscurity, well over 4,000 something acres. All right,
that's
it was
great.
more than that in the Carolinas. But look, I'm not going over there with them idiots, man, because they fight. The ones who are aware now, they come and watch my lives. They're fighting to get a land back that never really was taken. Right. They just didn't manage it. You know what I'm talking about, how it goes. If you don't manage the land, how this fake government moves.
Oh, yeah.
And it was heard that Bill Gates was trying to buy that because it was prime cotton and tobacco land. And right. I believe sugar cane. So I don't care about it no more. So I'm like, Jamil Shamsi, Trauma, and King of Hyatt in Utah. I don't mind being able to traverse. Hey man, what we gonna do? We're gonna go down, dig down 30 feet, build 2 floors on the ground. What we gonna do? Build on top. If the deluge come, what kind of sumps and pumps we're gonna put in case the flood come? We can manage. And look, because I got some knowledge. Like I said, I'm an inventor, and I know some things. Because I don't only just follow Atlas, which called the guys that put things in the ground. I follow other things. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine, retired from the Navy, he purchased You know the dude who was captured by the Somali pirates and they shot all 3 in the head? We purchased 2 of those that are the kind of lifeboats that can go underwater, like a sub. And he keeps them ready, set up, fully equipped, prepared to last how many years in the backyard to get his family and a few friends in, say if a flood, the deluge to come. Now, these things can get battered up pretty good. The thing is, if a deluge was to happen, you're talking about buildings and cars and trees and mountains banging you around and being buried under hundreds and hundreds of feet, if not thousands of feet of soot and sand. You get what I'm saying? We know that's true because we have a history where things have been dug out in India, Russia, and even here in America when they dug out the base of a, washed out from a storm, and they realized this thing went 50 feet, 50 stories into the ground. That's how immense this building was. You see what I'm saying? All over Earth. So we got places on our Earth that are not what it appears to be. I've got those pictures. I haven't posted them. I've got tons of them. You know what I'm saying? I want to take my time sharing this stuff. And some people would be like, why? Well, because I just need to. Who was that? Oh, Chat the Hire called me. Okay, Chat. Okay. I got you, Cincinnati. Anyway, I got tons of pictures of these things, man. And I always tell people, like, if people would actually take the time to research the truth, it's not just the solidified giants and all that stuff and animals, the beasts or whatever, the different species, the ones that don't exist. It's so much more. And our people are so caught up in this plastic, physical, no spiritual. I don't even know what to call it. It's just this emptiness. And it's like, when will they come around? Right. And we know a lot of them ain't gonna come around. I mean, every time I see this motherfucker, I sit there and say, this nigga is not human.
Right.
J.D. Rockefeller. Ain't no way that's a man.
Damn.
Ain't no way.
I agree.
That thing as partaken in. Look at this thing, man.
Dang.
Come on. He is not of here. He is not from. Look at him, man. If he don't look like my favorite Martian.
Damn.
Come on, man. Something ain't right. We've been lying. Oh my goodness, this is a big one.
Skin suit, you ask me.
Skin suit.
That's a skin suit, man.
Oh, ain't that Gucci that make them things too?
You talking
Look,
about
the whole body suits. They make the whole shebang, man. You walk around with gray pants and you be a woman up under there. I'm talking about they got the whole skedaddle, man.
Oh, you
For
talking
real.
about Yoki's uniforms?
Yeah. They put it on. You can put a woman in one of these suits made by Gucci.
Oh shit! I heard you say.
And that shit.
Woo, dog.
I knew I'd go get you.
Woo, dog.
I just hit like, what the fuck? Hey man, come on, man. Look, put the gray sweatpants on. I saw a video, and she walk around playing with her girlfriend, and it's like a dude, like a little muscle mother. And then she says, "Hey, but I got a secret." And she goes, and that was on TikTok. She stands there and she starts peeling this shit off, all the way off, and this is a little ass freak up under there, man. I mean,
it's crazy, man. It's chaotic.
It just ain't right. And we got these brothers and sisters so worried about butt implants, and pec deck implants, and bicep and BBLs, and you got the idiots, right? Don't worry about what she's doing. See, them the ones we got to get. They got to go.
Well, I think they're gonna what they say,
root themselves out.
Yeah, they're gonna root themselves out. I'm seeing too that it has to do with a lot with attention. who's giving it attention, who's clicking it, liking, subscribing, watching it, sharing it. We have to change the narrative. If you know what I'm saying, it's like if we're going to report on it, we're going to give it energy, we need to move some of those terms, give it the right context, and then, like you said, drop the mic on them, and keep on pushing. Get back to building.
Yeah, I agree.
Get back to building.
What about that? What's that other thing called? Body dysmorphia. Because you got like in India and Brazil, and people with the synthol. We had a few here in California.
Yeah,
you know, that body dysmorphia is a real thing, man. It's sad, and that's from chemical lobotomy, man. I was just watching this doc. I watch a lot of specials on doctors. And if I would have had the information that I already used the stuff, I would, like I stated in one of my lives, I would have went to my great grandmother, and in my 20s, I'd have made sure that she was still around her mind. Like I said, she cooked with foil, like it was like she became compelled to do it, compulsion. And I'd have, aluminium. I'd have been with the turmeric, the anise, the 5 Japanese 5 spice. I'd have been with the curry, which is even another little bit black pepper. I'd have been making her shots with the ginger, raw ginger and celery. I'd have got her mind right back and got the heavy metals out using that parsley and cilantro. And there's another one, I think, based on the horse something root, whatever it's, I don't even know what I think it was called, horse root. It's good for the prostate, from what a lot of people say. It's actually better than the stuff like which I actually use. But I would have made sure I'd have been like, every time I took leave, because I never really took leave in the military, I'd have been going to see my great grandma, and I'd have had a chart and saying, this is what y'all gonna make. I'm gonna send money to my sister to purchase this stuff. This is what I would have set up. And I probably should have, that people would have probably seen me more responsible than just history. And that's what I was about, because when you get beat up talking about who you are, to be quiet by the people who tell you who you are, that's some deep-rooted fear, man. And to know that my great-great-great-grandpa, my great-great-uncles and all them were killing pale skins left and right, man. And if a nigga came up on the scene and said the wrong thing, they didn't even write about them deaths in my family, because my people's going back killed a whole lot of folks, man.
Get in the books.
Dead serious. I can't talk about me. I can just say that I've seen enough. Stuff is not you know what I mean? The windows are wide open. Anywho, most people don't really have that. It's in them. And that's what was driving me, as I was making a statement earlier when I saw this. It wasn't on feelings or nothing. I was just tired of my people getting hurt and dead, whether it be by the ignorance of their own, from broken families, these damn fake gangs, these drug shits. I was like at the point, and I was listening to people who was in my ear who were really about some things, contract, whatever you want to call them. And they was like, and they was going off of Farrakhan, all of them saying, y'all ain't about shit. How about get a 1 million man army to say, fuck the bullshit, feds, you know what, crack it. And this how we gonna move. They go to, everybody can go and fight for a pale skin somewhere, or some Arab fake terrorists that didn't exist. But when it comes to our goddamn people, that's why I had to do this, because I had calmed down a lot. But see, in me, I'm willing to fucking meet them at the goddamn gates. I'm just not taught.
Yeah, this is it's insane. We got our stuff we got to work on, and not these honest foreigners, with their bullshit. And like you said, it's history, true history. knowing what's going on, who is who, what is what. But yeah, these foreigners don't give a shit. We got to deal with their ignorance, and we got to deal with our ignorance. But
And we don't need to give a shit either.
Hey.
You're right, Wes. Motherfucker with the Zionist narrative. I'm so fucking tired of it.
Hey.
Even though I know what I know, I am tired. I'm just still but a man.
Hey.
And I'm fucking tired.
Yes.
I can't wait until we meet up on the 18th and 19th, 17th. I'm going to be there. I got to go drive the 6 hours, pick somebody up, get up and, chill out. We're bringing some homemade moonshine, and I'm bringing some rifles, 40 acres. You got a place with a berm or something, a mountain where we can shoot?
Hold it down, Colonel. Hold it down. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Not over here.
Guaranteed.
But yes, bring your power tools because there will be activities. Yes.
Yeah, this is Arizona. Of course But yeah, man. It troubled me. If I was to say otherwise, I'd be a liar. And I told you I can't do that. At West Side, Trauma, Miranda, when you met me, did you see me the person that wants to be, compelled to be liar?
No.
I don't have it in me. Chester High said he couldn't join in. Chester High must be going through some. Hope our brother's all right. I really do.
What's that? I missed that. Say that again.
Chester High. He's he couldn't come. He couldn't come over. I guess he's doing something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a shout out to him, man. That track. I like that track. That Rising Fire.
Yeah. LDC, I'm live now, brother. Where you at? I got some good brothers, man, and there's a lot of things going on. What is it? Tuesday, right? Is it Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So it's one of those times. But I'm going to bring my tripod and all that stuff because I think if we're capable and able, it'd be good to sit out there and have a small little podcast in one of the little rooms or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all can extrapolate, talk. You know what I'm saying? We're all together.
Absolutely.
And I think it would be beneficial because I'm all with the fact that you've been growing some stuff. Everybody knows me on this when I built that little quarter-acre farm on the res, and I was out there every day with the best looking corn and the watermelon, the squash, the Three Sisters, the bean squash, the how to do it, the grape tree, kept it in the water till it was time to transplant it. The foot tubs, the cabbage, the bok choy, which is really good. The lettuce, the celery, I would just cut off and it would just keep growing. I mean, there is so much we can do, but the greenhouse is important. What kind of foundation that doesn't create radon can we use? Because all the foundations of our ancestral homes had marble. And sandstone. Not this concrete that's causing joints and blood pressure and problems. I mean, every home built after the 1960s, when a lot of the old buildings started being burnt up and destroyed, the ones they moved into that were old, very freaking old, had the foundations part of this new hydraulic or whatever concrete that would take long to cure, and it would radiate. And people were wondering why they were starting to get cancers, besides corn syrup and the high fructose corn syrup and stuff that started being used in the vegetable shortening. We got to do things that better our whole being, help us to elevate our memory. Because, the brain, it regenerates. When they say there's a damaged part of the brain, it can regenerate, but it's about diet. Big Pharma don't want nobody to know that.
Right.
We have to have people around us not worried about how they look, but how they can look as far as their health. and eternal and eternal. You know, you would think that people in this world want to do better and want to know better, but people are scared of the truth. They're scared of looking in the mirror. They're scared of seeing themselves for what they've become compared to who they really are. I mean, yeah, it's so much, man. I was talking to which lone wolf come, man, because he's very informative about Illinois, about the stuff that's going on with Chicano or Mexican. Not all of them are people, man. Let's get that clear so we don't have to reiterate that. I don't want nobody getting no kind of feelings. Not all of them are people, man. Sack, but there's a lot of them who are. And there are those who know, and there's a lot of them that don't know, and they like a lot of wayward niggas over here who run around doing harmful things to one another.
Yep, real talk.
We can't save the world, but damn it, there's some people that need to hear this, and they're not hearing it where they at. Because there are people like yourselves, like myself, who wanted to hear something different from what I was hearing, and when I heard it, it took me a moment to adapt. And once I made that adaptation, I was like, damn, it was that simple. What was I beating myself up in the head about? What was I confused? Why was I so conflicted? And then I realized I was conditioned. I was outside of myself. Another danger and very harmful as well. Now that I accepted the reality and realized, okay, some of these mofos is real, chip. They sound it. Like, you fooling me? I say, man, I wish I could bring my boy. I say to him, you fooling me? You don't want to be fooling me, cuz. No, I used to say that. He'd be like, nah, man, I love you, bro. Big old motherfucking Filipino and shit. He was so damn big, I don't care. I was going to beat his gut up and beat his kneecaps. But I'm like that, bro. But look. And I realized, man, and he took me around some other cats, and we served together. And I was like, y'all a solid motherfucking group. Y'all some brothers. Y'all some solid. And I couldn't even conceptualize and perceive that because I've been listening to these idiots who ostracize everybody. That shit rubs off. And because I'm open, I was over here going, what the fuck am I doing here? And then when I realized that the embrace was always there, I was like, I got to change up. Living in New York, there's certain Spanish motherfuckers you don't like, and there's certain ones you just family. You dig?
Yeah.
And you realize the division and separation. You realize there's a perversion. There's something that's creating that.
Yeah, some people can't see through it, man. Some people can't see through it, and God bless you, I guess, if you want to try to help them see. But a lot of times you beating a dead horse. You just got to do what you got to do. And when certain people wake up and they come around like, man, Red Wolf, how'd you do that? How you build that? And just like you did with me, you ain't got to belittle nobody. You just break it down in simple terms, and it becomes a reach one, teach one. But yeah, it's going to be pointless to look at all the idiots in this circus and just be on the internet saying, man, look at these idiots. Man, Red Wolf, aren't these idiots? You damn right. Rando, you see idiots? Oh, we got some idiots out here in Tucson. Yeah.
Jay said, and this going one of my brothers out to serve with me. I love this nigga like a motherfucker. Irish, this is Irish, old Scottish Irish motherfucker right here. Anyway, this is my brother, Jason Knight. Love this motherfucker. Yeah, he a pale skin, bro. I don't use white and black. He know I'm in it. This is one of my bros, Jason Knight, man, down in Florida. He a solid one. Straight up.
What up?
All right, this is my Jay's family. This is my G's, my other family right here. West Side Trauma, Rondo. All right, Grey Wolf, you see him in there. Anytime you come in, people just feel welcome, fam. You dig what I'm saying? Yes, that's when we're supposed to have a reunion for the Night Dippers, man. So we'll talk about that another time. But now getting back to what we were saying, like you were saying, I ain't gonna lie. There are times when I don't want to deal with anyone or anybody because I know people have a hard time dealing with certain individuals, and I can dig that. But the thing is, I have to do better because, like you said, what illuminates out for me? You know, am I going to character assassinate myself? Yo, what's going on, Mississippi and River Road? What's going on, family? But it's gotta come from here, and that's how I live. All right. You be careful on the highway. You going to mom's. Okay. Anyway, it's gotta remember I always said what we do, and the more we step into our truth, and the more powerful we become in that truth, because the truth is power. We've been siphoning our energy off to a bunch of negative bull crap and make it the negative, the evil, the janah, whatever. We're making it powerful. But when we become powerful, it comes off. I don't care if it's pheromones, how you move, how you act, what you say, how your perception. However you perceive something is, you're going to lament that. Lamentations. You dig what I'm saying?
Them frequencies.
And people will see it. I mean, who's that preacher? They showed him again. I talked about a couple months ago. What's that motherfucker's name who bought the jet from Tyler Perry and he looked like a demon? And when the news reporter was asking him, and he says, and he looked just like J.D. Rockefeller, like one of them lizard ass things. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure.
No clue.
Oh man, y'all beat me up, man. Hold on, let me see what was that fool, man? I know I never done a what you call with him, but I saw it and it was creepy. It's a preacher. He bought a jet, and he says God wanted him to have it.
Creflo Dollar?
Not him. You know, he came out and had to clean his act up because he caught doing something else. A pale skin brother. A pale skin one.
You talking about the one that's from Texas? Is that you talking about?
Yeah, what's his name, man?
Osteen?
Yeah.
Not Osteen.
Not Osteen.
What was the most notable one?
Peter Popoff. Y'all know Peter Popoff, right? With the holy water.
Yeah, man.
Ah.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up, man. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh man, hope I can
Peter
find it.
Popoff.
Plane from what the guy's name I said? Tyler Perry. The name almost came in my head, man.
Teeny Snakes.
No, Kenneth Copeland.
Oh, okay, all right.
This nigga looked like a straight up demon. I'm gonna show you a picture, man. I think it's kind of funny. You know I'm talking about that sack of toenails. Anyway, right? Let me look. He really, and he tried to be all nice and everything, and oh man, this dude just don't look right, man. And these preachers, all of them like this. Even TD Jakes got caught out there putting on his sambo dance and turned around and looked like he was sweet as damn, you know, sweet as a damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that dude.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I got
know
you.
that.
Yeah.
And then, and remember when he was saying about the COVID?
Yeah, right.
Man, he looked like one of them damn lizard things, man. I don't know, bro. Yeah, Jason. We was discussing these 4 brothers and sisters who went to Mexico and got abducted. But what really happened is they got caught in a drug tail shootout. 2 people dead, and 2 wounded. And they was going down there for somebody to get a tummy tuck. They weren't sure. But I heard a lot of chat through certain veterans of this recent 20-year war, melinated and pale skins, saying they tired of the Muslim Farrakhan's and this, that, and this government and everything, saying we should just go 1.5 million strong, take our time, get everybody together in slow movement, and go to the border. And who's going to stop 1 million to 2 million motherfuckers strapped up, armed up, helmets, body armor? And you know people got things, you know, regardless of this fake ass ATF and all these other goombas, and raise hell. And I was like, damn. That, and I was saying, is that more emotion? Because I was angered myself, and I feel them. But I was like, is this deception? What's really going on? But when you read the article, it seems to be that they were kind of sorrowful about that mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, bullets ain't got no names, and I don't think any of y'all ever seen drug cartels when they get into it, bro. If you in the midst of that, you drive through it, you is not going to be doing well. I've been in a whole lot of shootouts. I ain't gonna say what they was about. Some of them were for no good reasons. And look, man, like that. That's all I can say. And if you don't know how to move and how to react to certain situations, now it did say in the article that they actually shot up the vehicle, but they did not know who was in the vehicle. They even took him to a hospital. 2 already dead. There was nothing to do for them. And they left a fall guy at this shack because the hospital was scared to do something because they knew about the shootout. And that's where they were found at. Obviously, they called the police, says they're over there. You know what I mean? But there's got to be, I don't hear Biden and nobody talking about repercussions or nothing. Why? Why would they? When they're letting the Chinese give the Mexicans these worst drugs ever to make crystal meth, and it's killing people on these streets. This government doesn't give a damn.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What is the truth? What is the truth? Yeah, what is the truth? The truth is people need to stop being bitches. Men need to be men, and women were great warriors of our ancestral heritage, and they need to be that again. And people need to stop being fearful. That is what's ruling us. And we need to be a bigger voice. We're going to have this old fractured, fake-ass media and tell them, you're going to start telling the truth. Y'all need to get the fuck on. And people stop watching. There was the time, I forget when it was, when we stopped buying certain stuff. And it brought the prices down. I forget when that was. Not too long ago. And everybody was like, oh, you see the power? But the motherfuckers couldn't wait for a Black Friday to come along. I mean, how people stupid. They became stupid. We are so damn powerful, but you're so stupid right now.
Yeah.
You know? Segregation is important, but I'm telling you, I think we're past that. I think in order to teach our children, we need to hold that mantle, and nobody else can. Especially these wayward-ass, goofy-ass teachers with these weird, mentally ill people that want to dress up like women and dance in front of children. That's the most harmful thing I've ever seen in my life. That creates trauma. Trust me, there's a Navy SEAL that talks about it on Sean Ryan. That's why I shared it. I would hope that y'all would watch that. It doesn't matter. I don't care about him getting those views.
I saw that. You talking about the T word? I ain't gonna say that because they can flag that, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's the it's you know, and you just watch the video. I shared it. Sean Ryan is ex-Navy SEAL. I think he's half Japanese and Bell. and he's a real good guy. He's really about, you know, he interviews a lot of warriors and different things and cartel. I mean, you know, he's really about what's the real information, what's really going on, you know, as an operator. Um, Excellent. I watch them all, really. You know, I follow David Hoggins because I love that, you know, when you get into a rut, you want to push past it. Like Wim Hof says, get into the cold. Stop finding a place that's comfortable. You dig what I'm
Right.
saying? Get
Right.
oxygen to your brain. Hot water's not going to do it. Hot water's going to suck oxygen from your brain. You know what I mean? We got to allow ourselves to be permissible for self. We've been conditioned to be permissible for all the other crap out here.
Yeah.
It is about killing Americans, brother. Yes, they're in cahoots with the Chinese. And look at all the Chinese here who are working at drug pharmacies, smiling, giving out children who are dying, and the media ain't talking about shots. I'm not gonna say what shots, but it's coming to a head.
Yeah. This
They're
ain't
actually being served. I've heard quite a few women talking about their babies went to sleep and turned blue, and they didn't know why. They weren't choking, or I mean, you can't make this stuff up, man. I mean, we could, but why? We don't have to, because the media is not talking about it. Because now they're culpable, and people are gonna look at them, and they're gonna be like, "Y'all knew." I mean, brothers and sisters, if you ever come across this video, if you haven't done it, keep your ass in them places. Do some squats, do some lunges, do some kegels, man, and do some kettlebell work. Get some of them bands around your legs and put one of them girders around your waist and start doing some in the mirror and tighten your damn face up or something. Stop the nonsense. Stay away from all those chemically, what's those mascaras and all that stuff? That stuff got more deadly chemicals in it than anything. You know? I mean, you would think that people would just be like, hey, look, we're going to do better. We can't make nobody do better. God, dog, man. Yeah. You know, it's like, what do we do? You know? And the thing is, I always tell people, don't be all frustrated. You know? If you get frustrated, there is nothing you can do. Nothing. You know? But if you have a sound mind and you be slow and methodic in being slow, and allow yourself a little more information to be better informed, then you can be informative to the people around you. And you don't have to assert anything. You can speak on those matters and in a way that's intelligible.
Yeah.
You know, you won't believe what's going on in the streets. I know, you know, I'm out here. Oh, no, I know what's going on. Were you in Fort Lauderdale, Jay? Yeah, I know what's going on out there, man. I heard about this wedding down there with a Spanish dude. They was waving a gun around at the end of a wedding reception. Oh, I'm at the people's heads and stuff. Kids ate down left and right. Y'all hear that?
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and put that up, man. I don't care, man. It's R, but you know, that's what he's saying. Kids are down left. Yeah. I heard about East Orange, New Jersey, and Orange. North New Jersey. Left and right, man. Dropping dead, bro. And this people, you know, I know people there. I mean, it ain't like they got to lie about it. Some of them wear it because they took the old squirty squirt. I told them stop wearing it.
Yeah. Stop worrying.
You know, that stuff can be taken out of you. Trust me. It can be taken out, but they're not going to do that. You know?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, man. And then we got people who want to go across the borders, man, and they're not ready. All they know is party. Tourists.
Cancun.
Yeah, and what's all that about too? Because the drugs, man, they don't want to stop that. They don't want to endanger that.
Right.
Our people now go down there and spend buku. We got expats down there, so you know they were like, "Oh man, we fucked up." So they didn't really take them hostage. They took them because they knew they fucked up, and instead of doing the right thing,
Yeah.
they kind of screwed the pooch. You know what I mean? But I said we got to talk about it because y'all know you live in Tucson, you live in Las Vegas. Oh man, come on, Las Vegas, you live down in Phoenix. Come on, we know what's going on out there, and it's disgusting. It's been happening since what, the 90s, 80s, 90s.
It's been going on for a minute, man. I was out in New Mexico, and we used to hop the border on the El Paso side to Juarez, and you would see and hear stuff about people's babies going missing, and then people trying to smuggle the baby full of drugs or whatever back across the border and getting busted.
Yeah.
If it was anyone else, and the so-called government really wanted to do something about it, they'd do something about it.
It'd be all shut down.
Yeah, it'd all be shut down.
Quickly.
Shut down. Yeah, expeditiously, as they say. Yeah. So obviously they're not going to do anything about it. There's not enough yokels, rednecks, Pookies, Ray, Shaniquas. There's not enough of the people on this side of the border that's willing to do anything about it in their own communities, much less go halfway across the country to do something in someone else's side of the river. So again, it's going to continue, just like the Pilgrims ain't doing nothing about Karen and Bobby coming to shoot up their own, schools and churches and mosque or whatever. They're not gonna do anything about it, so it's gonna continue to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
gonna continue to happen. But yeah, I mean, if you get the call and you find out someone has crossed the line, I know without hesitation you gone. You gonna go radio silent, handle your business, and come back after that commercial break.
Thank you.
Right. So until those things happen, like there was a situation out with I guess he was one of those priests, or what do you call those? Well, they're in one of those denominations of faith. Let's just put it that way. And he was out in, I believe, Connecticut or Delaware, touching up on the children.
Oh, that
out here. And they thought he could. Yeah. Well, within the last year. This is after COVID. COVID. And he thought he could hang out here, and some people found him, and they put two of them things right through the back. And problem solved. You won't be touching on anybody's children no more.
That reminds me when I was in Florida, and we was in the witch call room at the barracks, and this dude who molested and killed this dude's son. They brought him through the I don't know if it was the airport or whatever, and he was on the phone, and he popped him in the head with that 38 snub. That was live. I remember that. I think it was at 6th Fair, and I was in the barracks. I think it was like 19, 20, I don't know. You know the dude that was on the phone? I guess it was in Florida or something. And the police, the FBI was walking the dude, whoever, the police was walking through in plain clothes. And the dude turned around. Bah!
Yeah.
I was clapping.
There you go.
I was applauding.
Right. So here we are in those times when they get made. People need to take care of their business, clean up their own backyards.
Right.
And that was going to bring me to the question of migration. And this actually kind of goes back to something me and Westside were talking about.
Right.
When we that are awoke to our indigenous
we actually know the history. And
right.
They don't. A lot of people don't. Right.
So what we do is we're looking at people who are trying to wake other people up, in their own fanatic way
Oh,
to tell them, hey, these people that came over here and met our people, they met us over here on the east side, and here's some treaties, and here's what they look like, and this is what they said about us, and this is what the other people said about us. This is my question. Today, I saw some gooses, long neck, and they were flying in a little formation. And I'm thinking, hey, what happens if these ducks go back north? And because, they obviously went to the south for the so-called winter in the northern hemisphere.
right.
And now they're going back north to, let's just say, Canada.
Oh, Canadian mallard geese. Okay.
Yeah, let's call them Canadian geese.
Right.
Generic term. If those Canadian geese get back to their houses and there's some penguins sitting there, they could be like, well, there was nobody here, so we just moved in. But you don't understand. We back in June, July, August, September last year, we was packing up, getting ready to go to Cabo, going to Cancun, hang out in Mexico, Panama. And then they come back, and now there's some Goldilockses eating up their porridge, sleeping in their bed, rocking in their chairs.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah, so
Are there
as far as it's too hot, too
are
cold.
there Mississippi Indians? Are there Alabama Indians that might have went to Mexico?
Well, let's definitely talk about that. Yeah, because
we'll agree that the borders that they're calling now weren't there, and some of the names of the lands and the mountains and stuff may have changed over the course of, let's just say 200, 300, 400 years.
Well, how about the fact that the word Mexico is fictional?
I'll take that too. But we're not gonna get away from the everything else that's going on in their culture, what they eat, how they get down, the ceremonies, the culture.
Right.
So, because and I ain't gonna lie, I was over there on Carrie Davis's Indigenous One. Shout out to Carrie. But
Carrie.
I was over there, and then I started to hear some of the things that me and Westside had a discussion on, and I kind of see where some people are crossing guards. They just gonna look out for the children, the welfare of the children, to get from this point of the street across and get to the other, and that's their only job. They gonna put their hand out there, they're gonna stand out in the middle of traffic or whatever, but that's their job and that's their position. But there's other people that are at the school that are, maybe they're not teachers, maybe they're nurses, maybe they're janitors, but there's other things that are happening at different locations that our children are entering and coming in and out as they migrate to work or schools, migrate to school as we migrate to work. So I guess my bigger point is this: if we can let those stay stuck where they're at until they are enlightened and decide, hey, you know what? I need to get out of this school and walk over to the next school. I need to get over to the trade school. I need to get over to the college. Until they get to that level, we don't have to give them any energy. I think it'll keep everyone's blood pressure down to a certain extent to say, hey, look, about your people that was by this river at the time these people came here, but maybe you don't know everything about the people that was on the other side of the river when these people came here, or when the other people came here. And if they were in Arkansas and maybe went down to what is now called Texas, which might have been Mexico, which could have been a New Mexico before it was a New Mexico. But the people, I think, like the animals, migrate.
Yeah,
and maybe they do it above, on their own land to an extent. I mean, I don't expect the whales that's in the Pacific Ocean. They come up, they get the boogie on and get their mating on, and then they go down and do that thing over there. I don't expect them to do to jump on the other side of the continent and show up in the Atlantic Ocean doing the same thing. I think they just kind of, you know what? We're going to go to Hawaii, and then we're going to go back to Alaska. And we're going to go back to Hawaii, then we're going to go back to Alaska. In same way, I'm thinking with the Shatta and that you might find in Louisiana area, and maybe they do got something going on with it, with the Shatta down in Bolivia or Colombia or wherever they're at. And they probably been doing it for a couple 100 years.
Yeah. I
Because
mean,
you know, we have ties that go back to the east, but here we out here. I mean, we all essentially in Arizona, right?
Well, it's named after us. The Gulf of Mexico. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It's named after us. You know what I'm saying? And it became the Gulf of Mexico. What in 1798 or 1870 something? I forget. That was never the Gulf of Mexico. But
right. And
there were two distinct people here, and it wasn't the Mongols.
Right. And they keep this is what aggravates me. They keep preaching the Mongol narrative. So when I hear people talk about, okay, you just come from what we discussed, and I'll say it again, you know, I'm not giving it no energy. And I agree with what you're saying, Trauma, totally. I mean, you're right, you know, because we discussed this. But when I hear people on these platforms that have been doing this for years and they fall on their ignorant sword, it's sad. It's very sad. It's disappointing. But again, like you said, these people get certain groups or certain ages of people or certain mindsets up to a certain point, and it's up to you to look at the broader perspective. But you know, we just didn't come from this or just Mississippi or Virginia. You know, the history I'm looking at right now is very ancient, and I'm not going to name the name because I'm on your platform, Red Wolf. But this idiot bitch, I'm gonna say it like that, wants to sit down here and say we shouldn't go back to ancient this and that. We should be going just looking at.
You say her name, man. You don't gotta call her bitch. Say the name.
I don't even want to waste my time because it's a waste, you know. And again, what aggravates me too, and my age, but people that are older than me, that are ignorant as fuck, that is a huge like aggravator to me. I'm like, you ought to know better. You know what I'm saying? And I have the ability as a 35-year-old person or millennial to sit back. You can go, you know what? This person's been there, done that. They've been down this road. Let me shut the fuck up and listen. But when I hear ignorance and dumb stuff from anybody older than me, I'm not for it.
It shuts you off from like, oh, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah.
And then they engage in conversation like a 2-year-old, and you're like, damn, you really just a dumb motherfucker. I mean,
but that's my whole point, brothers, is that there are some people that are just going to be 35, 45, 55, and 65-year-old crossing guards. Let them be just those crossing guards.
Or they're gonna be bookends.
Or bookends, yeah.
Just sometimes
let them be, because that's where they are. You ain't trying to make a rocket scientist or a genetic scientist out of someone of that caliber. Don't let it run your blood pressure up.
No.
And if they can't communicate with you on a one-on-one without being, like you said, you know, rudimentary and talking to you like a child, then you just gotta let that old biddy go. Let the old biddies go.
Well, it's about money. It's about, I got the intention. A lot of these people, I'm gonna say it too. Just like we talked on the back end about this girl I was dealing with and all this kind of stuff. We can talk about that on the back end. But a lot of these people are agent provocateurs too. So that's what I'm saying. When I followed the train and who I'm talking about and them, these people are agents. When you hear a grown person nowadays in 2023 that claims they are Taklanists, they're American Indian, saying one thing in their tribe, I got to go, what's going on? Did you actually look behind the scenes? Oh, okay, we're doing this genealogy money thing. We're doing this. We're doing that. So I did my whole research on a lot of things. I'm not going to sit here and say what I did online here. But I had to check out what's going on and go, why are these people so ignorant? And I said, okay, that's what's going on here. Why don't you want to tell the whole story? You're just like these Democrats. You're just like these sleeper cells and all that. And I'm like, once I found that out, I'll say, okay, I'm good. I know what you're here for. Even though your YouTube page might be boku big, but I will say this too. I've heard them or pages like that talk about medical things. I'm not gonna mention it on here. And I'm like, how come they're not flagged? I'm like, how's this? So yeah. So I know the deal now, and I know they're here just like this Tariq Nasheed, to take the energy, transpose it,
Right.
make it, go through this loophole, make it go through this cable, that cable, but we're still going to Europeanize it. We're still going to Africanize it. We're still going to keep you misguided and confused. But at the same time, you're a maroon, all this kind of dumb shit. But, so it's a lot of psychological warfare is going on, even in our community, and their agents too. But our history is very ancient, and the grand marquee why we're here too nowadays, because we're supposed to be here where we're at now anyway. This is the capital of this country, and this is old ancient history out here. So that's beyond them and their agent provocateurs. But Trump, you're right.
Older than anywhere.
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear nothing?
Yo, here's something.
How about now?
Yeah, you going in and out.
All right, can you hear now?
Yes, I can hear both of y'all now.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah, you're right. West Side and Trauma, definitely. But you know what? I always gotta add this, man. They're always gonna be here. And remember, I said that. I says they come in. I chase them away because I say what needs to be said. And most people talking about things like you was telling me, West Side, you could tell when people are listening. Because the next thing you know, what they want talking about, all of a sudden they're mentioning. I'm playing Afrobeats and got a little young idiot who wants to say St. Louis want to make a comment about Afrobeats. And then he didn't know what he's talking about, and I've been listening to Afrobeats since its inception. Then we have individuals all of a sudden want to start talking about Tartaria. And I've been doing that since 78, Montclair Library in New York, at the major library. All right. And they don't even know what they're talking about. And all of a sudden, when I was talking about it, and I was hit Rob Bell, she's one of her sister, about certain books to read, all of a sudden now all these pile scans pop up in the last year and a half, 2 years, talking about Tartaria. And they don't even know what they're talking about. Because they have a hard time mentioning the fact that it's us here. But then when you talk about Jane Elliott, the governor, calling us Aboriginal, and all these other things, the Masonic order, illuminated, Illuminati, illumination, whatever you know how I feel about dumb sound bitches like religions. Nobody wanted to hear nothing, but now it's the talk of the town.
Yeah, another distraction.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DJ, what's going on? And it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but they're gonna do what they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, and we're gonna do what we're gonna do.
Exactly.
I'm not worried about what they're gonna do. You know, the whole thing is we need to stay focused. It's always been that. Like when the topic was about them four individuals, not just about them, it was about everything else. And all this hits on it. The reality of people being steeped and based in their knowledge, but we also aware that not everybody's going to gravitate toward, like you said, in this woke generation. And you see how the government agencies came out and pushed that.
Yeah.
Because we are waking it up, so they need to keep confusion for the affliction. And it's not going to work. They don't get it. We don't care about them grabbing our little words. That's all they've done is followed us.
Exactly.
And made a mockery and mimic. They haven't done nothing new. They're digging up all our old stuff. And they probably believe that it ain't our old stuff. They're probably following the Nephilim, whatever it is they're following. They're working with under the ground and all the other stuff. We don't care.
Exactly.
They're hard-headed. And then they got their little, we were Legion. We were those devils. That's why I read. To illuminate the truth, because they took religion to perverse something and make everybody go against stuff. And when I was telling people about the Southern witch trials, they were all Negroes. People of color, excuse me. Not color, because that don't even mean us. They were melinated. They were autochthonous. They were indigenous people. I went to some of the grave sites. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute now. Oh, you got one over there that's supposed to be a pale skin? That name don't sound like a pale. Nah, Laquanda don't sound. No. Because of what Hollywood said. Hollywood, everything they made been a lie. They don't even look how they did Noah. Now he's supposed to be an albino with a fro.
Right. Lights, camera, action.
You know, and Yaphet was the only one who was a progenitor of the Pale race, the Mongols. The so-called, that's what they call the so-called stolen identity, but regardless, all the Pale races. And if the Bible says Ham, the progenitor, he was the youngest motherfucker, the progenitor of all the dark races but the Negro, what does that illuminate? What does that say? We damn sure ain't come from Yaphet. I'm just putting it in context because we had all these religious motherfuckers lying, all these dumb people running around worried about buying just and everything who skip over it's like Martin Luther King giving a speech and he says he knew he led us into a burning house, but at the end he says, and here we find the Negro languishing in the society in the corners of his own land. James Baldwin said, I'm not your Negro. And he tell you, but I'm your Indian. Because when you saw Mickey Rooney playing Cowboys and Indian, you wanted to be the cowboy, which you didn't know the Indian was you. Medgar Evers, Chief Medgar Evers, murdered, getting ready to go to a meeting, a very important one about the armed deacons and a few other things. And they shot him down so he couldn't get to it with all his documents.
Yeah, we gotta have security.
You know, we gotta have fight back.
Oh yeah.
I shouldn't have said that like that. We're fighting back right now, okay?
Clap back, clap back.
Clap back, clap back. Be careful. We're gonna rise. We're rising now. That's right, ZPA. You got that right, brother. And we got a lot of people out here, man, who's all for it, man. Thing is, no guidance. We have a lot of women who don't want to snap about their fisher, their comb. And we have a lot of brothers think they can do it themselves and they too effeminate.
And that's who's running it, not running, but that's that's the issue. You got a male like that and woman like that in combination. And it's just like it's always nothing, it's always gonna be deadly.
A scratched up record.
Yeah, it's always
I'm putting on some Marvin Gaye. Oh man, no man.
Messed up the groove.
Yeah. I can't even get my right foot moving right. There's something wrong. The rhythm's gone. You know what I mean? Man, I don't like to think we got a lot of work to do, but God dang it, we got a lot of work to do. In a short time.
Yep, ain't nothing to do, nothing to it but to do it.
Every time I think about the first president of Mexico, I go, what the hell has happened?
Exactly. But we ain't supposed to look at that though. That's just going too far back. Here's stupid shit like that.
Ain't that the 1800s?
Right.
Well, I mean, listen, and that's what I'm saying. If your folks were over there when the motherfuckers came over here and they drew a line between here and there, then yeah, you might need to talk about that.
Oh yeah.
You might need to say, yeah, I was here and my family was here. I wasn't here yet, but I was my family, my great whatever. And you can just show me up. There it is, and there it is. And it's a done deal. There should be no heartburn about it.
Right.
There ain't nobody, no one just come out of the blue from halfway across the continent saying, you're a liar, you're an agent, you're not telling the whole truth.
I used to go to South America and they called me Omeka. Them little kids selling chiclets. Omeka. Dollar, chiclets. Nah, I get 2 of them. Give me 2 of them damn things. Everywhere. Omeka. Everywhere we went, man, we were looking at each other, me and my brothers. What the fuck they talking about? And then we saw the statues. Oh,
right.
They weren't calling each other Omeka. They was calling us Omeka.
Right.
We got indirect agents. We got direct. It's a lot of indirect and direct agents. And I just to tell the story and to get to a point, you got to tell the story correctly. And our people. I don't say our people, but you have some people that they're gonna do their job on that. My thing is I appreciate y'all on this panel, what y'all are preaching and doing. and
Yeah.
DJ ZP. I appreciate y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, don't let don't let don't let that naughty nurse get your feathers ruffled, brother. don't because it pains me, and I'm like, well, why? Don't even look at it, you know.
Oh, I had to unfollow that shit because I had to follow me. I've been listening to that years. That's what's frustrating. I've been listening to that shit for years,
I
and then
know,
and then
and it's
it's
just
like,
like
damn, dude.
anybody, someone's gonna eventually let you down. You're gonna look up to them. You be like, oh, this is interesting information, good group of people here, and then next thing you know, that big red fiery bird done left, and you're like, okay, well, where's everybody else going? And then you find out it ain't. It might have started great on Talk Shoe, and then it morphed into something on I can't even remember the other one before they got on YouTube. And then, the Callaway dude went that way. I mean, I wasn't even on Facebook back then, but it was like you could see something was brewing. And then, like you said, an agent came in, and then it got dispersed, and then people started breaking off. And then, are they double agents? Are they triple agents? We don't know. All we know is, what the hell are you growing in your backyard now? What are you gonna feed what kind of wine you gonna make this fall?
Right.
What do
Goddamn
you see what I'm saying?
provocateurs. Yeah.
Yeah, just they. I mean, I have the uncanny ability to listen to any of these people and just pick out the good stuff and throw that other bullshit away. I don't know. I don't eat that. That right there, I can take some of that. Oh, that's good. That Ginga skin. You know what? Let me do some. Matter of fact, you know what? My family's from. I got some of my family from over there. They could have been Ginga skins. Now I don't go around calling myself Chief Ginga skin, but it was some good information, and you can do a conversation around that, especially if your family was around then at that time. If it don't fly, what they say, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Let it fly.
Right. But yeah, Red Wolf, you do look like a old Mac. We need to get you one of them football helmets that them old Macs was wearing. That was football they was playing, right?
That's right. Yeah, I believe they won.
I think it was football or something. I don't know.
Anytime you post something about these the friggin' little jabby systems, these little idiots get all in their feelings, and you would think they would know better and stop, but they don't
No, it's
know
a
how.
program. No, it's a program. It's just like the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, JC, and the Sunshine Band. It's a program. Once it gets in them, you have to actually drag them over to under the bed or in the closet and say, look, these are the presents. We ain't got no chimney. Nigga, mom and daddy are Santa Claus. And even then, even if they see the Shoots and Ladder game in the closet in October, they're going to still believe in the story that they were sold.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. You just shake your head and go on about your business. And then that morning when they wake up and they're like, yay, Shoots and Ladders. Like, man, okay, I told you. That's all I can do. I can only lead you to water. I can't degrade you. If your elevator don't go that high, your elevator don't go that high.
What was that statement I made about everybody wants to pay attention to this Matt Hoffman, Charleston White, and they want to listen to what's the name from the heart attack. They keep wanting to watch that damn video where he's questioned by I forget the brother's name, the black dude's name, and he wouldn't even answer. When he says, ask him about the heart attack. He knew the guy would be on the news now. He done sold out. And all the other nonsense that's going on, it's like people are stuck, man.
Let it go. Let it
go. Oh, yeah.
Go,
No.
Go.
Listen. I know that. What I'm saying is people are paying attention to these things. And I know it's a little seepage at a time in the world we live in. And it's also like we actually are looking at zombies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the hollow point 22s is for, man.
I got plenty. No, I
It's
got
for
plenty.
the zombies.
I got plenty. I got
Yeah.
plenty. And these aren't just regular hollows either. Excuse me, but yeah.
They're cheap, inefficient. Efficient, quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take a whole bunch, and the zombie be gone. Zombie be gone.
But you see it, man. There was a video in Hindustan, and there was these guys walking along the train, and their eyes was grayed over, and they was trying to run and get inside the train. And I was asking, I said, somebody, is that real? Or is that damn for a movie or something?
Right.
And somebody commented and says, "Oh, hey, Mikey Hill, what's going on, family?" And somebody said from India said, "No, it's real." Well, why is that nobody hear nothing about it? But we don't need to worry about it though, regardless. When you see it, you know what to do. You feel me?
Absolutely.
We have people literally walking around. I was looking over there at Philadelphia, and I was watching how them people was leaning so far back, and I was like, there ain't no way in the world. I said, there ain't no way in the world this individual took yoga, because that's some yoga shit.
Yeah.
And he was leaning like, I'm pretty flexible, and I'd be done bust my cranium.
Right.
And I'm like, and he's there for like 5 minutes with the Michael Jackson toe balancing in the front as a counterweight. And then we came to, I was like, man, he must got to throw up, because I'd have been dizzy. And that's, man, come on now.
Yeah. They got some crazy poisons out there that's got people doing all kinds of miraculous things.
Bro, man, talk about it. And anybody can come in if you want, y'all. Y'all can come on in. You can come in and chat. I can put a whole lot of folk up in here. And if you want to say something, you want to elevate the situation. We started out talking about the 4 brothers and sisters went to Mexico to get one of them went to get the tummy tuck, but I know they ain't only to go there for that. But regardless, 2 dead and 2 wounded, and they're alive back in Texas. And it was a drug cartel shootout, and they attacked the vehicle. You know, I mean, I hear shootout going. I'm parking somewhere where I can't nobody see me behind a building or something if I can get there. Going in the gully or something. Our people are so unaware. The fight that's been out of our people for so long. So if you got some input or something you want to add to that, come on in. And everything we're talking about is circles around that. It might sound like it's not, but it does. It circles around all of that. You know? I mean, what else can be said about this? I know where people live at. I know y'all hear things, seeing things. The media don't report on us like they should. Only when it's an agenda. Right now, they're doing their best to put people against the police, but the police are doing their best job at doing that themselves. Because they're showing that the police can continue to do the dumbest damn things. They're not the law. They're policy enforcers.
When they come out with a blooper reel and, you know, kind of TikTok it, I guess, and make it funny, I think the so-called policy will start acting right. They'll be able to root out the bad ones among them, because they know who they are. I mean, we encounter them from time to time, but they
Yeah. You went out, brother.
Who it is, and if there was a reward, and I'm sure there is, yeah, they'll start turning on each other really quick. And, you know, qualified immunity, yeah, I get it. But, you know, pay someone $1 million a year, see if they got enough insurance for every bullet that come out their gun, and then you're gonna find out how racist they really is or ain't.
Well, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? If the courts gave them quality immunity, that has nothing to do with the Constitution or anything. That tells you that they're corrupted.
Absolutely.
That tells you right there.
Yeah.
It ain't about doing the right thing.
No.
That's probably some old fake frog head motherfucker who call himself a judge. We know they ain't been a judge here in almost 200 something years, 300 years, and they probably want a liver, a kidney, a lung, a heart, and we know in the 90s and 80s that is what was going on. But you have more innocent people getting shot than people with guns. It's funny how they arrest the people with the guns so much, except for the ones who are direct shooting them, and the ones without the guns, they just. It's some sick stuff. It's some sick stuff, man. But you know, we beyond that. Like I say, while people still talking about we Indian, I'm like, you know, if you don't move beyond that and situate yourself, like you were saying earlier, Trauma, I've said numerous times, everybody else is aware of it. Get how much food you got and how long will it last? I guarantee you can walk at some of these cats' houses in Georgia, right? And all they do is eat Chick-fil-A and go out to restaurants. They live in their best life. They got some kriya, because you know how it is in that world. All right. And they be having like 5 things in their fridge.
Hmm.
5 things. Juices. Maybe some bread and mayonnaise. And some milk. Or almond milk, whatever. Stop drinking almond milk, people. They ain't good for you. But
Right.
and
Right about
stop
that.
drinking all oatmeal milk, all that shit ain't no good for you. But this is real. And I guess my passion is I believe the only thing that still drives me to, and it's not counterproductive at all. It's, you know, I keep it moving regardless, but my passion drives me like to want to see them snap about that goddamn coma, man. I know a lot of them aren't because I've said it, but regardless of that, the passion is still there. Now, when the passion is gone, I made this statement. You'll know. Everybody will know when the passion is no longer there. You know? Fuck them.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's what it takes. You know? They want to be flamboyant and running around and everything's gravy because they live in their best, worst life. Max V, what's going on, fam? What's happening?
Much respect.
Yo.
Please, medicine.
Hey, like I said, anybody else can come in, man. I pay for this every month, so I should be using it. And I was looking at I can present some things because I've got a lot of stuff already up here, but I'm gonna do it next time. I think I'm gonna do more podcasts. I love going live. I gotta read though, you know. But I hope y'all enjoying my readings because I hope it's illuminating some things because it's a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? It is a puzzle, and anybody think it's not, you need to sit back and just lend the ear. It's a puzzle. It's a very big puzzle. I got some old books too, going back to the 1800s. So I just don't want to pull those out yet. I need to walk slow. You know, one thing I detest is the inner fighting with these fake autochthonous people. Like you said, West Side, a lot of them are agent provocateurs. They come in, they carry themselves a certain way, and the next thing you know, a boom. And you're like, where'd that come from? What's that all about?
Right.
Why? I stop asking why. I tell them, get the fuck. Bye, retard.
Right.
Just don't have time. They've been spraying like a mother. I don't know if a tornado is going to hit next. I don't know if it's going to be a damn 12-foot blizzard. I don't know. All I know is in here, I'm prepped. I'm ready. I got
That's
my
right.
buddy heaters. I got my generators. I can flip this table out the way. I can put a tent up in here. I can heat that mug up in this mug. I can heat this. Look, man, I can purify my air. I got a water air purifier right here. Remote.
Right.
Oh, sometimes I turn it on, get the whole house with fresh goddamn air, like, and it feels different. I'll be walking around like, whoa, that's too much energy.
Right.
I'll set it right up on the table, or over there by the front, pour the fucking distilled water in there, pop the charcoal, turn that back on low, and it run for like 6 hours, man. Duct tape all the crevices. And I'll be walking through here like, y'all don't see it, but I'll be like, what the fuck? I can turn that off now. That's just
Right.
too much. Because it brains working 100 miles per hour. I got to grab control of it. I'm telling y'all, man, this thing was expensive. This thing right here was very expensive.
It's an
And
air purifier.
Yeah, man. Well, it creates oxygen. It's medical.
Oxygen generator.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, those are great. Well,
Oh,
that's a whole
God.
different kind of hot box.
Man, listen. I used to get drunk, come back to the basement, and go find the PR, the parachute rigger. Hey, man, you gotta fill locks bottles, they go on the back of the jets. Oh, you hungover too? Yeah, can I go with you? He'll grab an extra pallet mask. We go out there to where the locks bottles at, and we hook right up. Man, that hangover gone like a mug. Now you still
Clear it
probably a
all
little tipsy, but it's, man, you like, time to go to work. It's real stuff, man.
Yeah.
So I bought that one like $1,500. You know what I'm saying? I got the remote, I fill it up, pop it in. Only problem is when I turn it on, I gotta put water on the stove and let it humidify as well.
Right. Yeah,
I got a humidifier upstairs. All right.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll turn that on at night. Distilled water only, and I'll let it run all night, and it's good for the lungs.
Right. Clear it up.
Yeah, this one right here, man. Let me show y'all. Go ahead and hold it down, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Let me show y'all what this thing looks like, man. It's crazy.
Hey, y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, is my mic distorting? Does it sound like it's clipping?
Earlier was cutting in and out, so we only got a good chunk of, a small chunk of what you were saying.
But it's not clipping or nothing like it's not raging.
No, now it's clear.
It sounds clear to me.
You got we got you loud and clear with your radio voice.
Cool. W balls.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, man,
92.3.
so we gotta get with you. I know Westside would be busy, man, but I was checking out some of your shorts with the board. So I'm like, man, you really into it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
I mean, I guess you don't make it a priority to be like, this is who I'm recording, but it would be nice to catch you working with a band, getting some clips with, you miking up guitars and, teach the children a little something about putting that Shure SM57 45 degrees off the amplifier cone, some engineering chops.
Right.
Help some of these children out there. I mean, because the kids love music, but a lot of times they don't know what it takes to get that string to go wang a wang a wang and go through that pickup and get on through the distortion pedals and whatnot.
You're right, Trauma. I need to have like a camera person. Man,
you got a camera. You right there, man. Just pick up your phone and be like, hey, man, before you hook that guitar up to that amp, to that cable, let me make a 10-second, 20-second clip. Yeah, I know you. Like I said, I know you busy. You ain't got all the time to be grabbing a GoPro strapped to your to your chest.
Yeah, I might need to do that. I mean, I wanna have my YouTube page look a certain way, but it's like, I just tried to get it monetized again because I got the strike off my page as of March 1st. and they sent it back. The Nazis on sent it back and said, okay, you can't. It's not approved again. So I mean, it's just interesting. But I mean, you're right. I'm gonna try to do more of that. Oh, let me ask you this question. Do you know how? Because I have another YouTube page where I just do audio shit or audio engineering.
Yeah.
But it's under a different email, and I can't access that email page. I think they got rid of that. Do you know how I can change that? Because I'm trying to contact YouTube. They're not getting back to me. So
you trying to recover a Google email address.
Right.
Oh, well, I don't think YouTube, I mean, I don't know, because I've never done nothing like that, but it just sounded like to me, you got to go to one of those old emails, try to open it, and it's going to ask you forget your password, and then they're going to do the same thing. But if you don't know how to get in there, brother, I don't know how to help you.
What was the name of the page anyway?
It is the Gear and Ear.
The Gear and Ear.
It is the Gear and Ear. Yes.
Okay. And it's got current videos up there now.
Yeah, it does. Well, I think the last time I posted there was maybe a year ago.
Oh, let me guess. Was it on an older device, a different device when you did it?
No, it was on.
It is literally named. It is the Gear and Ear.
Yes, it is the Gear and Ear. You'll see like a little. See it?
A little purple like squiggly thing.
right.
Okay.
Inside joke with that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you can't get on there?
I can't get on there.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, we got Solo Cherokee in here.
Hey, peace out. Hey, Red Wolf, how you doing?
I'm good. Like, where the hell you been at?
Yeah.
Shit. Like, what the fuck?
Much respect.
How you brothers doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
All right. I said, look at this. I said, let me kick the door in and see what's going on.
Kick in the door, wave in the fofo.
I had to respond to my boy Mac Mean right quick. My apologies. No, we all good. It's all family, man.
But hey, real quick, Westside. I think, man, at this point, now it sounds like you got a little more clarity on how you actually want to run that page, man. Just do another one, I guess. Just do another email, Google, yada yada yada. Or, I mean, if you really want to go on the monetization side, from my experience with the YouTube streets, you need to just go ahead and create a Patreon, and that way you ain't wasting your time helping motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying?
What I want is our own media. I don't want to be on these Nazis. I really don't like being on these Nazi platforms. That's what I want.
Yeah, go over to ASU, find someone that know how to build these apps and things and contraptions, and be like, hey, I got $20. I need you to build me a server or whatever it is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because that's what you're gonna need, a server, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So
tons of cloud space and whatever you call it. Yes.
Yeah. Because I mean, I know you're gonna be media heavy with audio and video and the 4K and the 900 kilohertz and watts and bits.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be crisp and clean. So yeah, you're gonna have to go somewhere where, like you said, there ain't no other ist in the way.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Cherokee, you ready for the spring? You ready for next week after next?
What's happening?
We about to pop off some fruits and vegetables, ain't we?
Okay. I am about to get some fertilizer and dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I already have some seeds, so yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, we started getting things popping on the peppers and tomatoes early, just doing it, window sealing it, if you will. But out here, if the ground doesn't get below, what does it say? You know how the overnight low, if it's like 40s, 50s, I want to see it above 50s on the overnight low. Then I trust putting it, to the dirt.
Right.
Or outside and dealing with the wind and all that. But it's been crazy, man. It snowed, it rained and snowed here like 3 good times in Vegas last week.
Oh, that is crazy.
It was
it is.
Yeah, that it's like, man, this is a blizzard. What the hell is going on? We ain't in Nevada no more.
But I gotta say this: Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, etc. It was not always a desert. So
Well,
No.
no, I appreciate it, but I just can't put my little seedlings out there, and then we ain't gonna have no peppers.
right.
I gotta have my
Hey,
peppers.
hey. That
Yeah.
shit that's still going on in North Carolina. That's South Carolina? South, I mean, not North, I mean California. Is that Southern California or Northern
Yes.
California?
Southern.
That's
Yes.
Southern?
Yes.
What, 12 feet of snow?
Yeah, I heard it was snowing in Bakersfield.
Oh yeah.
Or not Bakersfield and Barstow. It was snowing there. I'm like, geez,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, and
Damn.
Hollywood, Westlake, West Hollywood, Westlake. And there's a
What?
picture on Twitter everywhere they were showing all that snow that was on the canyon, the mountain out there, and yeah, and it was flooding too. So you had the snow and the flooding. So that was.
Well, you know, in the mountains, you know, if it's up top, it's got to come down. I mean,
Gotta
Yes,
come
sir.
down. That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
but
That's
hey,
right. But it
when
don't
was the
be
last
flooding
time
up
something like that happened?
It's been a minute, but it's gotta happen, right? I mean,
The Giants
the,
awakening.
the water
Giants.
gotta do what the water do. You better get out the way.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's all some weird shit. That's all I got to say to that.
This
Yeah.
gonna sound kooky and crazy, but I know Rhonda remembers this. Rhonda, remember in Power Rangers, the Green Ranger
Yeah, man, with the flute. Yeah.
with the flute and the damn giant came out the water, that dinosaur.
And it would come out the water. You're right. Yeah, fast.
I remember that. I watched it too, goddamn.
He was on some Godzilla stuff.
Well,
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying the frequency.
Godzilla was
We got to
good,
get back on
man.
that. If we knew that frequency, we could be in direct contact with our family.
That's
What
what
did I say about Tartarian Building? That one
That's right.
was in Chicago when they had the organ. They played how many sounds?
Right.
Over how many million? And what?
Right.
I mean, there ain't no organ in the world playing nowhere even in the thousands. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
7 million, something was it 5, 6 million? Well, I got 14,779,444 500 fucking something sounds.
Right.
That's everybody, everything that make a sound.
I bet they was happy when they destroyed that sum. Oh, we got them now. Oh yeah, Jeffro. Oh yeah, let's go get them, boys. In the stats, yeah.
Yeah,
They're not gonna be strong now. They all out of whack and out of tune.
Play that damn flute in Utah and watch that thing come right out. I mean, it's crazy.
And you know, I play the flute, three hole flute.
Right.
I'll tell you what we need to get on to is some of them drums.
Oh yeah.
Get on them drums. Get some of them timbales, those congas, those bongos, those.
And we need to get some
over from
sisters who are willing to be together and fight instead of fighting and elevate themselves and start chanting this shit.
Yes, that's
Eating,
right.
washing cats, and feeding folks. Face blue smile. Yeah, posting one. So what is that? Let me see.
Those are rap inside of rhythm.
Inside a quandary. Yeah, you ain't kidding. That ain't nothing but confusion. Shit. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, see. Hell yeah.
But yeah, the music thing, man, that might be another way to get around their algorithm there, Mr. Westside. Yeah, that might be another way to get around them, because I was talking to a lady today. I think she was from like Idaho, and she was telling me about her relationship, and I got to see one of her children, and it took me back to when my daughter asked me when she was going to be black. And I said, well, I tell you what, when you get the question, because, you know, she's like 4, 5 years old or whatever, not even in school, elementary yet. And I said, when the question come to you, this is how I handle it with my daughter. I told her to go to the refrigerator and grab me 2 oranges. And as soon as she got to the refrigerator, I said, oh, while you in there, get me 2 blacks. You see? If I mean, I ain't saying I'm a child psychologist or any of that stuff, but if you know how a child thinks and you can see that the programming is coming from the Disney and the TikTok, you got to be able to use a few words just to get them to break it. At least
So
put a crack in their understanding so you can help them the rest of the way.
So you snapped a process for her to think about. You changed that. You made a change instantly for her right then and there.
Just right there with the oranges and the blacks.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
up to us to teach our children this stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And we right now we on life support. We have to teach our own children and network with parents that do want to teach their own children, because what they getting in that system now, it is chaos.
Yeah.
It is chaos in that system. So the music, the art, the the animations, if anyone's that savvy with the technology, to be honest, have you guys checked out this what's that? To be honest, I think it's Tariq Nasheed myself, but there's this little puppet that goes by the name of 3 minutes of Black Empowerment.
Never heard of it.
Okay, so basically you're taking like I ain't gonna say a sock puppet, but it is essentially a sock puppet, but it's in the shape of like a monkey. And they uses the monkey to I guess to antagonize or poke fun at white supremacy, if you will. But it's ingenious that you use the high-pitched Mickey Mouse type voice, put something that will grab people's attention visually, and then you disperse the message, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, but you got their attention. We need to capitalize on stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure there's enough people in the tribe that know how to draw or even cut out color sheets of paper. And you can get away with that South Park type shit where you just throw your camera up on a stand, face it down, and move the little mouse and the little circles and the blobs. And you ain't got to do nothing for a full 30, 40 minutes. Just do something real quick, talking about who you is, who your family is, who your people is. Talk about the land, the water, the trees, where you from, and put some cute in it, and it's a age appropriate for 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 20, 30, 50 years old. If it's entertaining and they can learn something from it, they're gonna gravitate to it. You doing that music, yeah, you doing that music with it. Now you got them.
Real talk.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know, like I said, man, I really appreciate all you brothers and you too, sister, that we just have to basically just start sending each other information. I'm gonna send it to West Side, you pee on it. West Side, you send it back to me, I'm gonna pee on it. And we're gonna see how funky it gonna get.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my old Patreon going, but I'm gonna start doing videos here shortly once I get the numbers over. I told y'all to come on over. I'm gonna put it in there so y'all know to come over and check it out. I'm gonna be doing a lot on there when I get the numbers right. I'm gonna upload. Right now, when you first start, you can only do 15-second videos unless you actually create a video, which I haven't done that yet. So through the lens. So I'll be doing that here soon. But yeah, I said I was gonna make everybody aware, because there we can do different things.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, like, if you want to do something that isn't medical advice, but you can teach somebody how to put on a tourniquet in 15 seconds.
Make fires.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Making fires, purifying your water with a sock in the river or whatever. Just, there's other ways to skin this cat. And I get trying to step on anybody's money-making ability, but the mechanism is there. It's just getting the information to our folk, and them. Not every one of our folk gonna gravitate to it, but you teach somebody how to grow watermelon, what do you call it? Germinating your watermelon.
Germinating it, all that stuff. Yeah,
right.
That's why I had to do that. I
know
like
you do.
24 batches, but yeah, that's right. It's
little
to show them.
like
to show them, yeah.
Yeah, just show them how you did it. Well, how'd you grow that sunflower? You see this bag of sunflower seeds I was eating? I saved one.
Like the pineapple. I grew like two. Last summer I grew 2 pineapples right out in the front door.
Yeah. And those are quick things that, it ain't political, it ain't medical advice, it ain't
Well, on Patreon, you can speak, you can talk some shit. You ain't, that's a whole different dynamic.
Yeah.
Hey, ZPE, what's the other media outlet you tell me about? It's not Patreon, it's the other one people are using now, ZP. Remember you told me about that a little while ago? I can't remember what it was, man.
Yeah, so you come on, man.
He said everybody's in this shit. What balls?
Hold on. I'm trying to put that up.
Okay.
That's cool, Mac. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to put it up there.
Oh, Mac. Okay, Mac started working on kids cartoon. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's what. I was like, that's pretty awesome right there, man. I can't wait to see that. Everybody is what? Facebook. Okay. Is that the hook?
Studio, yeah. MVP Studios.
Yeah. I was talking about ZPE. That's funny to mo.
And hey, here's an idea. Get some actual children that's actually doing something. You what's it to put a not even back in my day they put a ad in the paper or even like the free paper, like let's say the Las Vegas Weekly. We're having a talent show. You know, work with the community. If you do it in a boys and girls club at a high school gym, you come up there, you sing, rap, yodel, play your flute, do whatever for 3 to 5 minutes, and have some parents put some money together and get a gift card, some gift cards from Guitar Center, right? But you did it. You communicate.
Right.
You communicated with some parents that got children that go to the school. Maybe you ain't got no children. Maybe you got some little baby kids running up and down your street. You'd be like, you know what? Y'all need some music instruments. Here's some drums.
Hey, I got a question. Hey, Toe. Yo, how's the air out there where you at? After the nonsense that happened.
Yeah, that nonsense. That's exactly what it is. We good. Everything's good.
What? Psychological operation?
Let me tell you, I was over on Telegram. They have on ZipRecruiter, they looking for crisis workers in Dayton, Ohio.
Crisis workers.
I saw that
I saw that.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
And they I've been here all my life, and I have never heard of Palestine, Ohio.
Me neither. I'm from Cuyahoga. I've never heard of that.
Never heard of that shit.
I was sitting there saying to myself, something ain't right.
They got like a Freemasonry sign on the highway and shit. I was just like, you can't make this shit up.
Okay.
And there's a video on Telegram. Somebody caught the workers cutting the railroad tracks in Philadelphia.
Wow.
That's
so they're going to create chaos and then come in with the confusion and then the remedy. So, okay, good looking out, sis. I appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, I was like, something ain't right.
Our water is fine. The water fine. Everything is okay. I was like, I keep telling people, I'm just like.
I heard that motherfucker. Did you see him on YouTube talking about the rain, the acid rain is burning the sky? I was like, who is this retard? Now, I got people over in Ohio, and I ain't heard nothing. You know, my aunt and all my cousins and all them, they ain't saying shit on Facebook.
Ain't nothing going on. There was, I'm subscribed to this sister, and she had this brother on her channel. Y'all might be familiar with Rod Hayes, but he was like talking about these places where these incidents are happening. They also were areas of child trafficking. I was like, it makes sense.
I heard about that.
I was like, nobody's at the railroad tracks. Nobody.
Right.
It's perfect. It's the perfect way to, kidnap children, and that's
human trafficking.
Yeah.
And now we've seen 3 more derailments, but there ain't no chemical spills or nothing. And they record it.
Right. And then I did that one that was in Springfield, Ohio. I watched a couple of clips on that. The railroad track, okay, the train cars were off the railroad track, and on both sides of the track was water. And I said, these 30 motherfuckers
Yeah, we
messing with the
good
water.
though. Yeah, we
But
good.
I did see that story about the child trafficking map of the, dare I say, country, and how it looked. Yeah, there's something going down in Tucson, something going over there in that eastern part of Ohio, down in the central part of Ohio, that part of Arkansas. Yeah, but we've always known they've been after people's children.
Right. You got the
Georgia, the
railroad
Carolinas,
tracks,
Yeah,
Florida.
yep,
They
the
put them right on the boat in
tunnels,
Florida.
all the tunnels and shit. This shit crazy.
Yeah, that's a crazy looking fucking map, man. Whoa.
yeah. So yeah,
Damn.
what was the other one about the Palestine thing? Dang, there was one more thing about that. But we'll leave it there with the child trafficking, human trafficking thing. But yeah, people, y'all need to strap up. Tulu, you get some time. I'm on Cashapp you a little something. I want you to make it over to the range. You ain't got to put it on video or nothing, but we just want to make sure you all right. You getting out there, some exercise.
Trained up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I need to give me something else. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. You need a rifle and learn how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Slingshot. Machete, something.
Excuse me. I should have said one of them things you can put on your shoulder and it can go boom. That's what you're supposed to say. I gotta be careful.
The shoulder cheek boomstick.
Yeah.
I do have some knives up in here. I do have a machete, so I'm thinking about getting me a tomahawk. So So I ain't about no pretty things right now. I got to worry about protection, you know.
Yes.
So.
That's where we're at. We've been there, but a lot of people are starting to realize that, and they realize the importance of it. And I've been saying it for a long time.
Right. That's right. You know how much ammo you can buy for a manicure?
Oh shit.
Thank you. 90 to 120 damn rounds.
Well, I don't know how much all that costs.
Yeah, she don't do that.
Yeah, I take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I wash my hair. You know, I do all that. So
right.
But
no, you got to do that.
You know, it's funny though. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, 26 cents a round.
I mean, we go to Mexico and get a tummy tuck.
A tummy tuck. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna get my freckles rearranged.
I'm going to go get some of my blood cleansed and put back in me for stem cell treatment. You better get your ass in that wheelchair and learn some of that shit from Remo Williams. Begin again with the cane, motherfucker. That's what you better do.
That's crazy.
Sit your ass down and learn how to crack a motherfucker in his knees and bring him down to your level.
Man, I always wondered how much it would cost to take the fat out my ass and stick it in my lips. How much that cost, doctor?
I'm good. I promise you, I'm good.
When I go on Instagram, it's people I don't even follow, and I'm like, I don't look at this crap, but there's a couple people are comedians. I think they're kind of funny. It's like all this butt shaking shit. I don't do people with OnlyFans on that. I got rid of all of them. When I realized people on Instagram do OnlyFans, I was like, I thought you had to go to the site for OnlyFans. I was like, I started looking in, and I said, what's all these people got websites? Oh, you gone, unfollow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was on YouTube or I don't know where I was at, but they were showing where the silicone breasts, they got chips in them.
What?
Oh,
hell yeah!
I saw that in a short.
I was
you got a blue booby? You got a blue boob?
Hey, they better make sure their parent ain't on. Their parent.
Oh my goodness.
You might one day walk in God when your paranoid start hearing squish, swish. What the fuck? Swish.
Got ice cubes in. They got chips in the silicone implants.
You can't make this shit up.
Well, I mean, okay.
saw it on a short.
I don't have an imagination like that.
I
Why?
believe it. They said they did.
I mean,
Why?
tracking.
Secret underwear.
Okay, I get it. You got.
If they
Hey,
put in tracking devices in clothes, they're gonna put them in anything they could put it in.
Boom.
I mean, is it safe to get your teeth cleaned at the dentist anymore?
I know I need to go to the dentist, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna carry some paperwork in there. I'm gonna carry that law up in that bitch, and I'm not gonna play with them.
I'd be like, hey, before you give me that Novocaine, let me stick this magnet up to the syringe. Man, it's getting crazy, man. It is getting crazy.
And this is what they call it on and there's a number of doctors on here, but it's called smarter breast implants, microchip tracking for women to get murdered and all that crap.
Look, man. Oh my goodness.
Unfriggin' believable, man. You can't make this. We can make it up, but they for real, man. When I was looking at that Brazil carnival, I said, "This is it." And that Grammy, I sat down and actually stomached it. I said, "Oh, this is it, man."
Yeah. Yeah, there's agendas all the way around.
It's disturbing when you see all these melinated. I can't say our people no more. These niggas.
Good.
And when you see them, and then and look on Instagram, somebody we know had Aaliyah singing, and I said, "You know what that bitch was singing? What she said, the sun, and everything she did out there, man. Man, leave her alone with all that red on, looking goofy, and the dude in the end with the ears coming. Come on, man. People is stupid."
Oh, listen, y'all have I'm gonna get off of here. It's getting
all right,
late.
so
and y'all have a beautiful evening, okay?
You
and
too,
y'all be safe. All right, much love.
All right. Caramillo was cracking.
Oh, Caramillo, what's up, man?
What's up, fam? Hey, look at here. We got old Herbo.
Herb,
what up? Man, what's up? Anyway, Caramillo, Herb, we ZP already knows we were conveying on the 4 so-called abducted. We don't believe they were abducted. We believe that they got caught in the crosshair fires. 2 subsequently died, and 2 are in Texas now healing. You dig what I'm saying? And we wanted to look at it because there's so much fake stuff going on. Because I know too many people in so-called South America, and they would have hit me up and told me. But then I found out from somebody that knew what was going. So, it's like the media is one of the biggest protagonists and antagonists. It is designed like that because this is stuff that's going on all the time. They went down there for a tummy tuck. So at least the cartel took them, and they took them to a hospital. So, I mean, the to this day, when bullets is flying, if you don't know how to get your goofy head down, even then, you ain't nothing you can do about it. You know where you're going. But the thing is, we started getting into talking about all the other things that negates what we're in. As far as the zombie thing, the people on drugs, the different things going on with the world, the fact that people don't want to make moves and know true history. They don't want to grow nothing. Everybody's being lazy. We just circling the whole wire, and I guess would y'all agree it's to push away from the narrative of everything that's going on in the world, and everybody, we just pay attention to each other and do what we need to do for self.
Yeah.
To become one.
And really distract on what we got going on, who we are.
Exactly.
That's how I see it. All this LBGT, all this things in the arm, all this, that, these dumbass racist, ignorant foreigners, it's all a case to make sure we don't know who we be and what's going on. That's how I see it.
Yeah. And like I said, we are all not religious, but for those who are, y'all better make the best of that religion. Y'all better study to be self-approved or self-affirmed. The problem is when you got questions, a lot of people in so-called religion don't study to be self-knowing. And then they don't know how to ask the right questions because it's a bandwagon leer mentality. If you don't question things, then how can you step into the truth of yourself? And you only make yourself relevant to the things that have been passed down, which are steeped in so many lies, with so many mysteries and so many things hidden. And if you don't want to study, don't profess religion. I've caught quite a few. The Mormons that come around here, I talked with them for an hour one day, and they said, "Oh, you the guy from the reservation that beat up the Taekwondo master who was preaching out there." I didn't beat him up. I jacked him up about 3 times. He kept wanting to test. He was trying to figure out why I kept beating him. And I kept telling him I was just a Sabanan, but I didn't tell him that I had like 12 different black belts. You know, it's not none of his business. Everybody was like, "Oh, he teaches Taekwondo." He's like, "Oh, you know, he's cocky. Oh, and you're a preacher." I said, "Okay." See, the thing is, I didn't hold back. All 3 times he was on his back. You know, we live in a world that moves on these egos that is serendipitous to self-destruction. It's not about coming together, and we've got to be the source, and they're watching this to come together. We have to. Those few of us that can. Because that's the light in the darkness. So I hope that makes sense. You know, I got a million things I want to say. I can't. I said, otherwise I'll be talking like this. The thing that goes on the shoulder, you know, that goes to boom. Can't do that. I can't do that, man.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait, man, for we're gonna have Red Wolf out there milking the goat.
Ah.
Oh, you sound like I ain't never done that. I ain't milking no damn goat, man. I don't drink that shit anyway. Yeah, unless you
want no goat cheese.
No, I don't want no goat cheese or milk. The cholesterol.
You don't want no goat milk with your pancakes?
No.
I'm just kidding. Oh man, we gonna have so much.
You know, listen to me. Are you aware that cholesterol in the goat is better than the bovine goat? I'm talking about grazers, as far as what can make you stronger and help your brain and all that other stuff. Now, it's not human, but it's the next best thing. Are y'all aware of that, cholesterol?
No, I didn't have a clue. But when I was in Ohio, and we go on them little field trips, and I noticed we were on the bus, and I look out the window and I see the milk place, and then they have that cow logo, and then we drive a little further, and I look on the other side of the street, and it's got the other milk logo for glue, and I kind of put it together that that shit ain't for me to be drinking.
Hell no. But look, I was going to give tea. Just because I have it doesn't mean I'm not going to. Cholesterol, brothers, and cholesterol. Until you find about 5 or 6 women you can make babies with, and you can suck on one of them other paps, it's like a miracle food for us. All right. Mm-hmm. And some of the ancient stories, the men who would go out to battle used to sit there with the big mamas who breast, because we used to always have them, who would just make breast milk to the day they died. And they used to go and they would spend an hour, and it would just give them incredible strength. Now, you know my stance as far as who the women are in our lives and who we are supposed to be. Right. And cholesterol, you can actually, just to test it, go, like I said again, now, certain people in certain countries and certain peckerwoods like to have sex with them. I'm telling you the cholesterol. I'm telling you the cholesterol has been almost about 65% is beneficial as the woman's breast, because there was a period of time after a couple of years of breastfeeding when the women had to go on the field, goat milk was to go to. not Similac and Infamil. You know, they've been destroying that left and right because that stuff's no good.
Right.
It's
Nah,
all
wow.
soy, and it makes boys want to be girls, and the girls think they boys.
oh yeah, I remember that silk was I think the silk was soy milk.
Yeah, the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, they was pumping that stuff big.
Had everybody, you know, it's the sales pitch, right? You know how that goes. Gray Wolf, device not connected. They will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them. Connect your mic and cam, Gray Wolf.
Yep.
I'll bring you right on in, brother. Connect your mic and your camera. Turn it on your phone or whatever it is device you're using, your computer. Let's go to your mic and camera. Make sure it's on. Otherwise, we can't hear you nor see you. You can actually take the cam and put a little X on it so you can black it out. We're here. When you get it set up, I'll see it and I'll go ahead and bring you in, family. Yeah, Herbo, we do have to question everything, man. Oh, the CPA was in the middle of watching this cat. I just saw that. I was like, oh, damn. I was like, he was singing to the cat. Well, you was able to type a lot watching the cat, man. My cat want to kill me now when I watch him. He ain't too good at licking his own BEOs, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do have to question everything. But what do we do? That's a good point, right? What do we do after we question?
Got to make a decision and get some action, right?
You got to invest a little time in whatever that, whatever it is you're questioning. You know what I'm saying? You're great work. You got to connect your mic and your cam, family. Where's your wife at? She might be able to tap it up, brother. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, come on, it went back out. Oh, you know, it might be his net over there. You know, they be messing with his stuff over there, man.
Yeah.
You was right there, family. You sit still in one place. I'm just saying that don't mean this, Anywho, I'm just grateful that, well, you know what? I'm grateful, but that was very quick. You know what I mean? That was very quick. Great Wolf was cracking.
There you go.
Peace, Gray Wolf.
Peace, family.
Peace.
What it do?
Yeah. What it do?
Going down.
All right.
Peace. Peace.
Peace, love, and respect. Was cracking.
Peace, Franco.
Peace, Gray Wolf.
That's what's up, man.
Much respect.
So what's your take on all this? How long you been in, Gray Wolf? You have to
Been here a while. I've been trying to get in here, but I don't know. They be jamming up the screen for me for some reason.
Yeah, but it don't matter. We here, man. We know you there. That's all that matters. You dig what I'm saying? You good. You know what I mean?
That's all facts right there, Mac.
Yeah, as long as you come on in, man. What we doing looking at your damn fake ass polo shirt? Bob, put it on your face, man.
I'm trying to. I don't know what's wrong with this damn. I mean, it's.
Yeah, but regardless of that, what's your take on everything we talking about so far, brother? Gray Wolf, what's your take so far on everything we've been discussing? You got anything input?
It's all on point. Everything you was talking about is on point. I mean, all of it. But like.
Run that ball.
But you got one of those, huh?
We can't hear you.
I mean, that's what we need to do. The whole family, we need to get together and we need to start arming up everybody, and we all need to get together as a group and start this.
You know, we're so capable of so much, man. We can build. I guarantee we build marvelous houses. We build more safe, sturdy, stronger.
We need to
I
get
know.
the land, Red Wolf. We need to get the land. We need to get the land. We need to get everything.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, we do. And we need to fill everybody out.
There
There
you
you go.
go.
There you go.
There
There
you
you go.
go.
There you go.
Peace.
Yeah, that's what's up. What's going on, brother? Max B, you know what? Let me say something about that. Ones that have businesses, organizations. I mean, somebody who studied corporate and business law. Let me inform you about something. If we still hold on to their ways and their ideologies, we'll never have anything. The fact of the matter is, we can have everything. We can reclaim our skills. There are enough of us that know how to do things, and if not, we can show one another, and it'll be there. It'll be instilled, and everyone will know it. Whether it's how to level the ground, how to operate a bobcat, a backhoe, where's the best place, how to survey the land to know where to build that. There's a lot of us that have this knowledge to be able to see and perceive, and then conceive, and then build. The thing is, we have to have the people who are willing, who are not just dedicated, but sincere in their seriousness. But then again, that's how you also weed out the frauds.
That's right. That's how you know who's actually about that. Who
If
can
five
really
of us go ahead, Trauma. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's how you know who can really turn that wrench and, like you said, hook up that trailer, drag that little bobcat up there, wheel it on off without falling off the side, start digging and scratching, start staking and claiming, and put it back up on there and get it up out the way so we can get to the next phase.
Say if we're on the land and we all tended up and we move a shed in on there that holds the tools and a place for us to cook, one side and all the tools we're going to use. And we say, look, 5:30 tomorrow morning, let's go get some rest. Everybody buckle down about 8:30. But listen. 8:30, everybody buckle down. Let's get some sleep. We had a good day. 5:30 in the morning, we're going to get out here and we're going to start breaking ground. See, those people need to show up at that time because that's how eminent and important it is. And then put in a full day of strong work together, laughing, joking, whatever, not killing one another. That's not, we never did nothing like that. And at the same time, pay attention to those of us who know about certain principles and the practices of unification to better strengthen us. And it'd be a wonderful thing to see the brothers come together and the sisters come together and say, let's do this and get it done.
Yeah. And I think that's, go ahead, Grey Wolf, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Grey Wolf.
You're both talking at the same time.
Oh, you getting some reverb on there? That might be your mic, brother.
I'm getting some whatever that is. You're both talking at the same time.
Oh, you know what? Your audio. It's your audio, brother.
Make sure you have echo cancellation on.
Yeah, it is, brother. Mine's is.
No, not you, Rip Wolf.
Grey Wolf. Yeah.
So go to the bottom, Grey Wolf, hit settings, and you'll see audio in the upper left corner. Then hit or check, and it'll be blue. Hit echo cancellation, and that should take care of the problem. If not, it's something else. Where the patch is feeding itself back to itself.
Echo cancellation?
Yes, check that. Yes, sir. Check that.
It's checked.
Okay. You hear any difference?
Yeah,
check
I heard. Yeah.
Is it echoing or delaying or overlapping itself? Check 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Party people.
We're gonna get funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit me. Turn the thing, good lights, make your body think. Those lines, get down, let's go. So shake your legs, shake it now. Hell it is. It's a living thing. Look like
Like
this.
this.
Oh, yeah, let me stop. You gonna have me out here start popping
Yes,
this shit.
So Grey Wolf, did any of that echo?
Ooh.
There you go.
1 2 1 2. Hey, how's it? Is it better, Grey Wolf?
He left the building.
Yeah, so that was the thing. I did find out that you could find people that are interested. There's some people that are like, nah, man, you ain't gonna go out and build nothing, grow nothing, eat nothing. They stuck in that little box.
Yeah.
And then when you do, like you said, you get the people that want to do, they want to show, they want to prove, they want to help, they want to build and create. They'll be up there at 5:30 in the morning, ready to dig and cut and not afraid to work, not afraid to get their hands dirty in it. And other people will be like, well, I want to see y'all do something before I come over and help y'all do some more. It's like you don't have those interior electrician guys hanging out at the same time the people are pouring concrete.
Right.
They come later. Now, that doesn't mean that the electricians don't know what the floor plan is, because they're gonna have to run conduit at some point, right? Right. So yeah, so I mean, they might all be there at the first meeting. Okay, now I'm hearing doubling up.
Oh yeah. I think that was some background sounds or something.
Oh, okay,
I
man.
don't know what that was. Hey, Grey Wolf, is it fixed? Grey Wolf, is it fixed?
Now I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, I heard it. I heard it too.
I think you have another window open, Grey Wolf.
Yeah, his
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
his YouTube is probably still going. Boom.
All right, how's that?
Boom, boom, boom.
Think I got another window open?
Yeah, you probably do.
I think you closed. It's
now
good
it
now.
sounds good.
Sounds better.
Yeah.
Now?
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
there you go.
There it is.
Yeah, so we'll get the cadre team in. We'll sit down, get some ideas. Look, like I said, you ain't got to milk the goat if you don't want to. But we're gonna get some good ideas, do some reconnaissance, and then might have to listen to a couple of people talk about their county challenges with certain people moving from the West Coast and working their way back east, changing up taxations and zoning and stuff.
Yeah, they just fucking everything up. I got to say it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
They're with an agenda, definitely.
But like Baba Dick Greggy said, sometimes you can know that the house is full of rats and roaches. You just got to know when and where to turn on that light, and then they'll go scatter.
That's it.
They'll go scatter. And
what amazes me, how people don't know how to deal with Karens. I'd be like, y'all.
Yeah.
I wish one would. Boy.
Hey,
like, huh?
Speaking of Karens, how did that Carrie Lake situation work out in Arizona?
Brother.
Don't ask.
Every day.
It's all fraud.
It is all fraud.
Real.
Every day there's something new popping up with that shit, bro.
Still to this day?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Was that 2 years ago, or was this his last past election?
Last past election.
Okay.
Right now, Trump's considering. I know this much. Trump is considering Carrie Lake as the VP.
Wait a minute. You mean not yay?
Look, Ye got a warrant on his head, man, a death warrant, bro, and we ain't protecting the brother. But then again,
okay, go ahead, fam. My
but
bad.
but,
Go
but
ahead.
then
Carry
again,
late. Mm-hmm.
but then again, we don't know what Ye is up to with them Yeezy shoes. I can't stand them damn things.
I know Adidas is running out of money.
Yeah.
But go back
Oh,
to Trump and Lake. Is it Carrie? Yeah, Carrie Lake. Yeah.
Yo, yeah, Caramel, I'm gonna check it out, family, for sure.
Did Lone Wolf come on?
Nah, man. I haven't seen him for a minute, bro. Actually, I think I sent him a message too. I know I sent Jamil when me and Jamil was talking. You know, he got him 100 acres in Texas.
Hey,
And,
Max V, man. Max, if you could, Max V, come on in here, man. I like that.
yeah,
If you got
Max,
time, man.
where's
Yeah.
the link? Let me
come on in.
Yeah, Max
Oh
V.
yeah, no,
I
I got it right here, y'all. I got it right here. I got the link right here.
I can put it in there. You can get it. I can help you out there.
Oh, it's cool. You can put it in
Oh.
there. I mean, yeah, I was right on it. That's why, yeah.
Cool.
I saved it.
Cool.
Let me see, what is it? And it's gonna pop up on the bottom here. There you go, fam. Oscar Rabel, Copper Empress, Holman, Crown, Ice Flame. Yeah, well, our boy Crown.
Oh, we over there like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. People ask me a lot of questions. Erica Morris, Bigger Coop. She done came out of the hole. She rapping Redman, did the what you call it. That's my little girl right there. Johnny, Benita, everybody on here. Dion, Mario. Yeah, people ask me a lot of this is one of the police buddies I trained. Me. Let me see
It's International Women's Day. Y'all know that, right?
You talking about Bruce Jenner Day?
right.
ZP, what's cracking, family? You on here? You up? What's up, baby?
Yo, what's good?
Yo, everything. What's happening,
What's
Z?
good? Bless up, y'all.
Yeah, bless up.
I do watch the cat. She had the seizure about a month and a week ago, so she's
okay.
She can walk around, but she can't really she old.
Okay, I should have called Kerry Davis and said, "Why you ain't on here, man?"
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah,
I was on his channel a minute ago. Yeah,
I was over there too. Kerry, where you at, man? Come on over here.
And Lisa Akamak.
Yeah.
Love that
y'all
sister.
at? Where y'all at? Yeah, she good. She good peoples for sure, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, man. So you was watching your cat, man. My cat don't even want to be watched now, man. He want to do the scratch and but he ain't biting or nothing. He just like, no, nigga, no. I'm in the zone where I don't need catnip still. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He is a ball of energy. Let me tell you.
Yeah, this one was the same until she had her second stroke. Her first stroke, she still was like, "I'm good. Leave me the fuck alone." She got up and walked 3 days later.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old is she?
I don't know. She probably came to me, I'm guessing around 12 to 15. She's old, and she's been here. She's been here for 4 or 5 years now. So she's getting on like 20 years old. She's an old girl.
Yeah, a good one though.
Wow. A very good one. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, those we take care of them just like anything else. That's what we do.
Yes, sir.
And ZP, man, thank you for sending that thing on that what's that shit? Damn.
Oh, HR or House Bill 1020.
Yeah. Trying to bring that back, which ain't really left, but yeah. What do you think about that, ZP?
I think it's a golden opportunity. I think it's the light, the fire under our asses that we needed. I think that on one level, it lets it be known that that this is still a very race-based place, one, but two, it also provides us the opportunity to break away from other groups and distinguish ourselves as individuals.
Yes. Jim Crow.
Exactly, because that's all the 3/5 clause ever really did is, it made all of us step the fuck up. and become 2 3/4 of a man.
Mm.
They don't even
Wow.
know what kind of fire they're playing with. They're putting the exact fire or medicine in our pocket or in our mouth that we needed.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. And I heard someone say it. I don't know if it was early on this thread over at Carrie's when I walked in, but they was like, "Yo, you see these people? They really setting themselves up. It's like they're building a fort around themselves, thinking ain't nobody gonna get it."
Exactly, and they're only 20% of the damn population in Jacksonville.
Oh my God! And
I
it's
mean,
like
I'm
you
sorry,
feel
who is the town named after?
right,
Mm.
right.
Well, how about this? And I've said this a while ago. How about they goddamn laws, the rules they keep writing don't really apply to us?
Nope, they don't even apply to them. They only adhere to common law, and common law has 3 laws: do not hurt other people, do not damage other people's property, and
Property,
deal righteously and fairly in all business dealings. There is no other fucking law but that.
right?
Oh
Barter system, and nobody even knows that.
That part.
man,
You know, I mean, they done removed our word from the fucking lexicon, which is indicare, which means we indicate the price of everything and we take care of people.
Yes.
Wow.
If you want
Well,
fruits and vegetables, you come talk to your local Naga. He's got you.
yeah.
That's right.
Well,
That's
well,
right.
I already showed the demon, J.D. Rockefeller, looking like a damn snake thing. I don't know what the hell he is, but man, he ain't look normal.
All these Rockefellers and Bilts, they all come from niggas. They're hiding.
But yeah, but they some weird looking mother suckers too. Boy.
Well, they're blue bloods, bruh.
Yeah.
They're blue
That's what I
bloods.
believe.
They're true blue bloods. They're inbred weirdos. That's
Yeah.
why they act so fucking heinous.
There's some weird motherfuckers, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I mean, all these so-called elites, they're all weird as fuck.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. And then in front of you, they think we are all part of the vaudeville audience. Nah, Nick. No.
I don't even watch the Burlesque Degrees bullshit.
No.
I haven't for like over 15 years.
Why? Because they show sucks. That's why
Mhm.
they look like excrement on the stage.
I mean, about the time I got bored with movie plot lines is about the time I fully comprehended predictable programming.
That right there. Yep.
And then I realized, oh, everybody's living out a fucking movie.
Right.
They want their whole life to look like a glamorous, glitzy Hollywood scene, and reality is 99.8% of it smells like dog shit.
That Truman Show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Max V, come on in, man.
It's just the modern version of keeping up with the Joneses. But how you gonna keep up with us in our own land? See, when they put Jim Crow into place, now they have to pull themselves up by their own fucking bootstraps.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
the problem is
money.
Their boots are deep in some fucking mud. They deep in there.
Yep, I was just about to say that. Problem is they're sunk to their fucking knees in quicksand.
They damn sure are.
And they're so panicked that they're gonna wiggle until they're buried to their fucking mid-chest.
That's right. And out come the machetes.
I mean, the reality is the writing's been on the wall since this pandemic started.
They've had choices.
Knows.
They've had choices. They've had, and they keep picking stupid.
Mm-hmm. And these young ones, they don't buy this fucking old kitty hawk agenda. They've been trying to shove this shit down their kids' throats, and the majority of these elite children leak and spill the truth all the fucking time.
They damn sure do.
So, you know, this hate is gonna die with them, and they're doing a real good job of making themselves look like royal asses on their way out in their twilight years.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, just bringing Jim Crow back, all that does is show us exactly what fucking time it is. And now it takes away the political or social excuse of, well, racism is just something you think exists. It's like, no, it doesn't, motherfucker. I've been to 38 different countries, and every other one treated me better than my own homeland. Fuck you talking about?
Preach.
That's damn right.
I tell them like this: the foreigners over there treat me better than the foreigners here.
Right? They treat you
Mm.
like royalty over there. They treat you like a dog over here. I done had the Chinese restaurant try and feed me dog. I was like, nigga, I've been to China. You think I don't know what fucking dog smells like, bitch?
Yeah. Hey, how about this motherfucker in Tennessee? The lawmaker wants to bring in motherfucker lynching with the prisoners, but we
Oh,
know
I
that it
saw that.
has
I saw that.
more nefarious reason. How about we get these old motherfuckers the fuck gone?
That part. These old poisonous fucking kitty hawks. They need to
Get
go.
these dumb, goofy. Hey, Mac, what's going on, Max Vic? Get these old, goofy motherfuckers the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir.
They're weeding themselves out.
They really are, though.
Themselves out. They're weeding
There's-
themselves out. Yeah, it's like they're making their last stand to try to what they're trying to freeze something in place.
You can't take it to the grave like our folks did. Sorry.
Right.
No, I
Hey,
think
y'all.
they realize. I think they realize that they don't get to go in the bunkers and shit. So they's like,
Nope.
fuck it.
It's gonna be hot in there too.
No,
Well, you know,
Hey.
they've been fucking with
No.
the Gulf Stream, but you know, they don't
they shit is immaculate.
exactly. They're not gonna fuck with something that's perfect. All they're gonna do is like fuck with the polar vortex for a minute, like they did in 72 to 74, and then it's just gonna go back to normal.
Right.
Yeah.
Nature. Yep. Nature come back in effect.
Because nature, unlike them, is always balanced. It's always seeking
Right.
balance.
Say that.
Ooh.
Say that.
Hey, this gonna sound crazy, y'all, but are y'all getting direct messages from Devil's Mountain in Wyoming?
Nope.
Not yet.
Okay, all right, cool.
Talk about SMS.
I mean, just downloading information through I don't want to say ESP or nothing like that, but just regular old information through analog, everyday, naturalistic passing
Oh,
of.
I've been there for years, brother. I know exactly what you're talking about. I call that
Got
the shadow realm.
Got it.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
that place where the
Whoa, say that.
ancestors well, there's a place where you can be when you're at peace and you don't, how do I say this? You know how to not focus on your thoughts, so they all melt into the background and disappear.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you're in nature in that space, I guess people call it meditation, but I don't have to do all the extra shit. All I got to do is take my ass into the woods where I already live and sit in the sunlight and just think on nothing. And you know, I was sitting out one day and I had somebody say the wall to me. And I looked it up. I was like, the wall, and it said what a marketing term, weighted average life. And then immediately a Walmart ad popped up, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know what I was gonna say, because y'all know me. I don't like to have my phone on me at all. I don't want to know where. Forget this 22 centimeters. If I'm downstairs, I leave it upstairs unless I know I'm gonna be talking on it or doing something. Other than that, I don't care. If I'm upstairs, I actually leave it on the charger downstairs.
Yeah, I always try to have my phone the fuck away from me, dog. Same.
Far.
Like 10 feet away from me at least.
Yeah.
I'll put
Yeah.
that shit on the loudspeaker. I don't even give a fuck. I'm in the woods.
I was looking at that cholesterol shit, and I just looked at my phone, and I got a thing, and it's talking about cholesterol. I ain't looked at shit. I ain't looking on no damn Instagram and fuck all that shit.
Yeah, they listening.
This thing is stupid, man.
Hey, and that was that goes back to what we were saying before about us producing our own media, the music and whatnot. I did and don't ask me why, but I was doing a nursery rhyme in Japanese, and lo and behold, a freaking Japanese ad came up. The Japanese text, the little Asian lady looking like Pikachu, and I was like, yeah, I got you motherfuckers now. So now we might need to have a word of the day every day or 2 times a day in, you know, some of those other languages, those Muskegees, those Cherokees, those whatevers.
Yeah,
agreed.
Those Algonquins. Yeah, we might have to start throwing around some indigenous languages and take the AI and make it natural.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good idea. Yes, sir.
Idea.
I mean, if we're in the matrix and we're cognizant of it, you'd be like, all right, I see a Smith over there. I see a Smith over there. I see a Smith over there. Guess what? I'm gonna go look like a Smith.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Max V, you can unmute your mic, man. You can chime in
Oh,
anytime
Max
you
in
want.
here?
Yeah, you see him down at the bottom. He's number 7.
Man, you know I can't see.
Run that ball.
You better put them froggy glasses on from Little Rascals, bro.
Let me see. Where's Max at? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
At the mic.
Mac in the house. What's going on, family?
Oh, you got unmute.
Yeah, you gotta unmute, bro.
Should be in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, when he picks that up, but yeah, man, you know, every morning I go out there and put my soul in it that people don't watch me in the winter, the sleep, and they looking at me like I'm crazy. I got a tank top and shorts on, barefoot, and they go, "There's something wrong with that nigga." I know that's what they thinking. And I'm out there with a cane facing north. I got trinkets around me, stones stacked up, and they don't even get what's going on. They don't even grasp, and they don't need to.
Nope. If you don't know about negative ions, you can't be helped.
Exactly. And what part you play in the positive. See, that's what I like when people are informed. Device not connected. Your mic and your cam. Oh, there we go. All right, there you back, bro. It might be the net. Hey,
Nice.
what's up, Mac B?
Lola.
The Mac.
What's good, fam?
Wait a minute. Now I'm running out of spaces.
Yeah, I think it's his net. I think
Is
it's
it
the end of
7
the
of
net.
us? There's 7 of us, right? Okay.
Yeah. Maximum there. What's cracking, fam?
What's good, Mac V?
I don't know if we can you hear us, brother?
It looks like he's glitched.
Yeah, it's glitched. Yeah, he's freezing up.
You got any other programs on in the background, brother? You might
He's
need
talking.
to free up some
He's
RAM.
Oh, okay. He went out, so he's gonna come back in. He might have to free up his cache too. Might have to
That
get
part.
rid of some things. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he said it was he said he was
Rondo
in there.
dropped out.
Yeah. Come on back, family.
Oh, he's still here. Rondo dropped out.
Yeah, Rondo dropped out.
Oh, that was Rondo. Okay.
He
Yeah,
black.
okay.
He black.
Yeah, hey Mac V, you may need to back out, and when you come back in, hit yes to camera and audio, and then you can individually click them to turn them off before you enter the studio. You feel me?
Yeah, but you know what, man? We got some things to do, and I can't wait. I'm going to wait, but I can't wait, man. 17th, I'm driving out because I know I'm booked for the 18th and the 19th, right? Trauma. I think that's what it was. The dude, he was hitting me up, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'll be there on the 18th, and I think you're gonna be there 18 and 19. We'll all rendezvous.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hell yeah.
We'll pick a nice landing spot close to the highway, and then boom. Yeah, man. But driving through there from up from Phoenix last week with that snowstorm that was coming through LA, Vegas, and on his way down that way, man, that I've seen probably the biggest dust bowl storm twister, whatever the hell they call them things. It just looked like a big ass hurricane of a dust storm.
Oh yeah, dust devils or dirt devils.
No, this thing big, dude. Didn't I send you guys the video, Rondo? West Side? I didn't send you guys those videos.
Yeah, I saw it. No, I saw it.
Well,
those dirt devils, they never actually acquire enough air volume to turn into a full-blown tornado. Like that's basically what those things are. There's vortices being created, but there's not enough influx of cold and hot air fronts to really pump the damn thing up.
Well, whatever. Yeah, something was in front of all that moisture coming out of California, passing through Vegas and on his way, towards Flagstaff, I should say. But when I saw it moving, I was like, "Oh hell no, we got to get it around that." I want to be on the
Mhm.
I want to be on the other side of the Hoover Dam before this shit start to hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Hell
the
yeah.
polar vortex is unbalanced right now.
Okay, well, somebody need to
So
wait on the other side.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that going, man. So yeah,
I'm
we
back.
gotta get the language. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we gotta get the
Whatever.
language. Keep passing around the Halitos, the OCOs. It may not be
Oh
yours,
yeah.
but it's on the right frequency. So we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to keep freaking it, like George Clinton said. We're gonna have to keep freaking that phone.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Be
Facts.
those uh, be those code talkers, if you will. If y'all got drums, use them. Get on your drums. I don't care if it's a tambourine with the little lambskin. Just beat, make that noise, get that rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
We got to have it.
Yeah. Hey, Trump, I'm gonna be there the night of the 17th. I guess 17th and
Yeah.
the 18th. So yeah, and 19th, we'll probably be heading back after recovering.
Yeah.
I got Max right here. All right, there we go.
Oh, I saw him pop up. There
Oh,
you
is he
go.
there? Is he there? Yeah,
There you
there you go.
go.
Mac, what's going on, Max Vic?
Peace, man.
What's good, man?
Okay.
Yeah, it's the net.
You frozen a little bit, but it's clear, which is
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, there you go. Now you're moving. No.
Yeah, you're getting throttled, brother.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
big throttle, big throttle.
Yeah. Somebody probably playing Xbox, sucking up all your juice.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe turn off your Bluetooth if you got it on.
Yeah. And make sure ain't no flight mode either. Yeah.
That part, yeah, or airplane mode, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sometimes I just have to completely restart my shit for it to act right.
I clear the caches, bro. I go and clear the caches, man. Take me like a hot minute. Boom. Everything's good, man.
What's it called? Shit, I have a program I'll send you. It does it for you with one click.
Mm.
It's an aftermarket plug-in that was made by a friend of mine back in the day.
Okay. Yeah, I used to use the McAfee joint, but he's dead, and
Yeah, more
the
like
shit ain't the
murdered.
same. Yeah, exactly.
Because he
You heard
knew
that,
what time it was. He was married to an indigenous woman.
and he was talking a little too much.
Mm-hmm. Well, he
You know
was
what I mean?
practicing a little too much noblesse oblige too.
What is that exactly?
That means the obligation of the nobles, or people with wealth and means, helping people who don't have wealth and means
Right, right.
acquire them.
He was
You know.
partialing it out. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
partialing out to the less desirables by the so-called fake elite.
Mm-hmm. And so
The sickos.
basically, they had to shut that shit down because they couldn't have one of the greatest minds of the digital age basically giving his shit away to underlings.
Okay.
All that jealousy stuff, huh?
Pretty much.
That's crazy. That's just crazy, son.
I'm not a religious person, but I do think about his wife, and I hope she's all right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. What did I do with that dude, Arthur? Let me see. I want to make sure. Okay.
I hear somebody trying to talk through there.
It ain't me.
Oh, it might be Mac V.
Oh, Mac trying to, yeah.
Yeah, Mac, go ahead and say something, fam. It's good.
What do y'all think about this video they putting out there about the police throughout the Capitol building with that resurrection, whatever the hell he called it? What do you have y'all seen?
Insurrection.
Insurrection.
Oh, the insurrection bullshit.
Yeah.
That was bullshit, man.
It was, yeah. The cameras were
I
already
actually
there.
saw a video not too short or long after all that shit went down, where the shaman dude, he got
Right.
escorted into the building by 5 cops, and it was a couple of like political dissidents that basically came and fucked up a peaceful riot, and the media only showed you like 2 minutes on loop for the last couple years that made everything look completely different than it was, because there was a Trump rally before all that shit with like, what was it, like 6,000 people or some shit,
Okay.
and then they all made their way over, and the majority of them they weren't even demonstrating, they were just checking the place out.
Okay.
You know, like I think it was Tucker Carlson that did the report on it.
Right. Exactly.
Sucker Crossing.
You could just see that like everybody was just like looking at shit like kids on a fucking field trip, like grown folks. They had like a weird kind of reverence for the building and shit.
Sure.
Whereas it was just a couple of dissidents that were doing fuck shit, but they locked up the shaman dude for 4 years because he's ex-Navy.
Yeah.
And he had 5 cops on his side who were escorting him around. They even tried to unlock doors and shit to let him in. But they locked that dude up. It's a disgrace.
And you never heard about the little Air Force woman that got shot. You know, never hear nothing because it was fraud, fake like a mother. And how about the FBI students with the crew cuts and the khaki pants and blue shirts with the zip ties on? You know, standing. Come on, man.
Yep. What do they call themselves? I just deciphered it recently. The Viet Minh or the Viet Man, the bow tie man, the bow tie society.
Well, how about here recently where you had the goofy Antifa, Christ is actually what you want to call them, keeping the people from working on that police training center. and they chase the police off with fireworks, man. And in the background, you see 2 old pale skinned folks standing there drinking from Yeti flasks, watching.
Yep.
Watching the show.
Just watching.
You can't make this stuff, and they look like dead ass feds. You can't make this up, man. And the cops are scared and ran away. I'm like, when did that happen? I mean, now there was a whole bunch of them, but something wasn't right with that. And then before they went back in, all of a sudden they just left. All of the little Antifa groups just
like Al Qaeda.
When do they ever just disperse?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, they always burn everything down.
Well, they set everything. They set the what you call it on fire, and they set the trailer partially on fire. They set the turned over side by side over. They set that on fire. That's about it.
Yep. That's a dead giveaway.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It never makes any sense. You know what I mean?
I hate how they always try and paint us as fucking some sort of like originators of the socialist lifestyle or the communist lifestyle. Like all that rubbish they try and paint on us. That shit pisses me off.
That's that programming I was talking about.
So we didn't have their feudal hierarchical system. And I take offense to the fact that they even put that shit inside of my ancestors' pyramid structure.
Ain't that some shit?
It's some shit, man. But I see it for what it is, you know.
If it was theirs, it'd be like, leave it alone, stay away, don't touch it, don't do nothing.
Well, no, it got brought to them, and it has. Well,
I'm pointing out the fact that if it really belonged to them, it'd be like, no security 24/7.
Yep.
No, it don't belong to them, so they're all over the fuckers, digging all in the shit and trying to explain shit with theories, irrelevant stuff, and then professing some claims and some shit to keep motherfuckers away from their truth. Man, fuck all that.
Yep. Oh, I remember now. It's called the Sri Santara. It was a gift from the Americas. You could call it the the key to the Mayan calendar, the astrolabe, but it's called the Sri Santara, and it's the backbone of all of their fake, I guess you would call it fake alchemy or
Yeah, I
synthetic
believe that.
alchemy. You know, but it's a simplified version for them to be able to utilize mathematics, astrology, and architecture, as well as, you know, to calculate,
Mm-hmm.
not just you know,
Damn.
architecturally, but astrologically. And they
I,
use
I,
this
I,
to contain us. That's what all this shit is, putting shit inside of our pyramids, circling the square, squaring the circle. They're building a fort barricade around us to try and keep us
Right.
from the outside world while they squash us.
using inversion, right?
Yep. Yep. They use our own knowledge to destroy us from within. That's what sacred means in Sanskrit, or it's sakret. Sakret, to destroy from within.
And so far they were doing good, but the moment as we realize this shit, it has no effect.
None. This Jim Crow shit has me laughing, bro.
Oh
Me
man,
That's
too.
crazy.
you.
Because y'all just made yourselves look like complete assholes.
That they did.
Yep. And it'll be an economic thing when the people in Mississippi get on, you know, well, I guess in Jackson get their minds right. It's gonna be
Damn shame.
It's gonna be a damn shame, but
It's a
This
damn
shit
shame.
is fucking retarded, man. They are so stupid.
Really though.
And then the niggas who are up in arms, they just as stupid. I'm like, nigga, yeah, you belong right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't come over here, man. Stay the fuck over there, man. Mm-mm.
yeah,
I'll be like this. I don't even know what y'all talking about, y'all dumb motherfuckers.
hey, look.
Well, all this reparations talk has just gotten shit way out of hand.
Oh no, that's the best part.
It really
I
has.
figured
I mean,
out.
we need repatriation. This is the closest thing to it I could see happening.
Well, okay. Well, if you repatriate in place, but no, I think it'll be
They aren't going to
funner.
give us billions of dollars. But what's worth more than billions of dollars?
Lame.
Being left the fuck alone to our own devices and
Yeah,
land.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
And
invaluable.
I think the Indians should get
I'm
help.
sure they'll put
The
all kinds of
so-called
shit in
blacks
place
get
to try and
What
keep
did I
us from
say?
it, but it don't matter.
Hey, what the hell is that?
Okay, somebody got something else
What?
running in the background.
Hey, well, I think it's your thing bleeding in.
Yeah. What did I say about the other stuff about we keep playing that game. We already on our land and we belong to it. We keep playing that game.
What is that?
Grey Wolf.
What is that going on?
I think that's the page open on your thing, Ray Wolf.
What is
Yeah,
that
page.
second thing going open?
You got something open.
Close your YouTube. Leave this one open. Close YouTube.
There it is.
That it?
Like,
There you
think
go.
so. Because you had two things open, brother. That's what it sounds like.
Grey Wolf, you can hear us though, right?
Baby.
I can hear you, but I had something else open.
Okay, we can hear you now.
Yeah, that sounds good now.
That sounds better.
So what
Wait,
I
I
was
can't
saying real quick on the Tennessee lynching deal,
Yeah.
where if you give it the right image and you show some so-called pale skins hanging from the trees, I think they might change their mind.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And if the people in Jackson want to build a wall around themselves or do their Jim Crow thing, yeah, encourage them. Yeah,
build that motherfucking wall.
yeah, build that wall because we build tunnels.
I'll call it. Yeah, no, I'll call it a blast wall.
Yeah, that's what it is. It is a glass wall.
What is that?
I think he's wiping his camera or something. I don't know. He's adjusting. There you go. I was about to mute it, but there you go. I was like, what the hell that damn noise going? Grey Wolf when they get it right. God damn. Yo, this has been a good night, man. I'll tell y'all what, though, y'all. What's
with me, man?
yeah, but don't say it. Don't give them no strength, man. Fuck them. Yeah. Yeah. We can hear you now.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, man. What the hell was that? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Remember I was telling y'all about Arthur Kessler and his wife Kathy.
Yeah.
It's funny. This is the one that wrote the 13 Tribe, the book that I'm reading. It's funny how they found them suicided on barbiturates. Neither one of them used some shits. You dig what I'm saying? And with a fake ass note. That sounds fair like a motherfucker. But the thing is, that was 1983. A year before I went into the military.
Is that Jonestown?
No, that's Arthur Kessler and his wife Kathy, the design. The Ashkenazis who told the truth about the book I'm reading. The ones who told the truth about these mugs ain't no real Jews. They fraudulent.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and he gives the whole history on them. He's one of them.
Oh, he's giving up the ghosts on his own.
That's what the book I'm reading, Arthur Kessler, the 13th Tribe. That's why I keep telling all these mugs when they talk about I'm converting to you. Oh man, shut up! I tell them, man, you don't even know what the hell you talking about. You're gonna be another fraud. Fuck out of here.
Damn.
All that black and the shit they dress in ain't nothing, man. They're not nothing humble about them. Owning apartments, looking all stupid all through the liberal cities, Hollywood, this, that, and other. Nobody got time for that. Yeah.
Hey, Red Wolf. The other good one you should get and read for everybody is Shlomo Sand, The Invention of the Jewish Race. That's another good one.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. I had that out in the shed. I got a ton. I got plenty of books for that.
I heard you. I do too, bro. It's in my pile.
Yeah, I've been doing this for so long, man.
Oh
you know,
also, the other one is Richard Rothstein, The Color of Law. That's another good one. In that
I
vein.
might have to look into that. I might have to look into that one. Definitely. As long as the donations come in, I match it and I buy all kind of books. I don't care what anybody tells. What book? I don't care. Look, man, I was waiting on this one book to come in. I said, wait, I got to show everybody this 1939 one. And I read that yesterday, and everything that we think is what it is not. And then when I was reading that other storyline, telling people that the word Mexico is an invention. It is not even a real word. And
real shit.
You know? And I'm reading this stuff because I know that it'll illuminate or give light to certain things. And the fact that North and South America, regardless of us being one of the same, are two totally distinct looking people. But it's not, they want no Asian or Mongol.
That's right. And that's why I say Real Wolf, people that want to, sit here and say one side of the story or whatever, you got to tell, because again, they're supporting that narrative. They're supporting the Nazis on a narrative. So it's like, okay, who the fuck was there in 19, 18, 17, 16? And they're saying indirectly, he was the Mongol. He was this, is that. So I mean, we can't write our own family out the fucking history.
To keep that lie up. That's all they was doing.
Yeah, that's why. I mean,
yeah, it's falling apart really quick now.
Mm-hmm.
It's falling apart. It's falling apart, and it ain't hard to tell. Just give the people a couple of keywords so they can Google it up, see the picture. Oh, yeah, you see that? You see America. Now, which one's America and which one's Britannia? Why is Britannia? Why does America look like your mommy?
Why is it a written document that we went there and nurtured them and cultivated them?
That part.
Actually founded Europe.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, who are the Brethonic people? The Brihats.
How about the original Scythians?
That part. The Scythians, the
Dang.
the
Scots,
or should I say
and
the
Scots and the Irish are
Thracians.
actually the same. Yeah, they're actually the
Yep.
same damn people. Scorched
Ur.
earth.
Yep, they're from
Yes.
Ur, from Baghdad, basically. You know, the seven sisters of the Pleiones, that, you know, the daughters of Pleiones, or +1, that created the 7 seas and the 7 nations, or the 7 factions within a nation from 7 sons.
Damn.
You know, Gallia Aquitania, or Gallia, what were all the names? You got Gallia, they call it the Gallo-Roman Empire. But where it gets crazy is, and this is the first time I'm even going to say this shit online. I'm not going to mention this again, really, but do you know who Constantine the First's father was?
Not sure.
Actually, I read about it. No, I read about it. I didn't
This
remember.
is
I didn't remember.
our connection to the Druids is the creation and the origin of Arthurian legend, because the grandfather of Constantine the First is the son of Arthur, and who's son of Uther. So the Holy Roman Empire, they always tell you that, you know, the Romans came to the British Isles and then left. But the reality is the people that came to the British Isles were the same people that were in the Iberian Peninsula all the way to Ur and all the way into India. And the Rom people, or the Romani people, that are still ostracized all over Europe, they're a descendants. They're a fragment of that ancient culture that's been ostracized for, we're going on 600 years now.
Damn. The original people. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
They're, you know, but everyone just calls them gypsies or pikeys, or they've got their own fucking name for them. But I mean, this shit is deep and crazy.
Well,
That's wild.
and that's the thing that's always got me. So this is where I kind of side out with other people that be like, okay, you going way into ancient history, and what the hell has it got to do with us? But my question is, are there any pictures of these so-called people, whether they're Druids, Middle Easterns, East Africans, Asian Caucasians? Do any of these motherfuckers have afros? Do they have our kinky curly hair like into their 50s, 60s, 70s, 90s?
They had different grades of hair.
Yeah, we all get different grades. Yeah.
Different grades of hair, brother. And it's not mixing. They had different. I've seen drawings, brother.
No,
and they had different.
But that's
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that
even here, different grades of hair.
Yeah, my own family,
I get that. I'm saying, do they still have it beyond a certain point? Okay, because again, if the pink man is going to tell the brown man that he's black, then it doesn't matter what color the skin color of the person is. If someone that's writing it is always going to call them an African, or always going to call them black, or
and you know that's new. This African shit after Obama.
Yeah, I get it.
It was not like it. That was not even in the book.
We're talking about old shit.
Old shit don't even have it. I'm reading stuff right now that's not even black in there. Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm reading stuff right now that's not even no black in there.
Right.
And color didn't apply to us. Applied to all them. And that's what people don't even want to hear, that, because I'm color. But I'm an Indian. I'll shut the fuck up. You one or the other, bitch, to get it right.
So I think that's where a big disconnect comes, because we're getting these images written by people halfway around the world that probably ain't got no ties with us. Exactly. And then they're trying to give us their depiction on what went over there on their continent, and whether they came through the Atlantic Ocean, whether they walked through some imaginary snow bridge in Alaska, or if they just actually walked from Russia to the North Pole and landed in Canada. It becomes a mystery, and now you're off into the Easter Bunny stories.
Well,
so grab a belly button, right? Where's your mom from? Where's your great, and just keep following lines, tying it to land. But the 1600s, the 1500s, those people that used to be Druids are now Phoenicians and Sumerians. It's come on. It's getting very unicorny at a certain point.
Big time.
Well, the books that I've read, some of our people brought those people over here for various reasons, whether it be marriage, experiments, some other shit like that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, literally brought them over here. It wasn't like they, you know, so that's another aspect we need to look into. But it's a long story. You know, in my own family, we have different courses of hair. You know, we don't have again, it's even different hair types within, you know, the Asian community, the pale face community, the Latino. They have different hair too. Like if you look at white people's hair compared to Asian people's hair, it's different. You know, just because it looks straight doesn't mean it's straight actually.
Exactly.
Well, just because it's on top of the hair don't mean his hair might be fur.
Right.
What'd you say, Grey Wolf?
The Geechees?
Can't hear you.
Geechee?
Geechees.
Yeah, the Geechees. They have wavy hair.
Yep, I'm part Geechee.
I got them in my family.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm part
African,
Geechee.
Dad
Or
said that's what
Geechee.
we are before he died. We're Geechees.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people don't know the Gula Geechee.
The Gula Wars.
They're two different people. They be putting them together. I'm like, Gula and Geechees is based on the Geechee River and the Gula. See, people don't even want to know that because we have people who have been teaching a fake history, and I keep telling them those two different people.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not Maroons. They're not Africans.
They married the Gula Geechee because they are together in a place at a time.
Exactly, the Gula and the Geechee, and
Right.
exactly, and now I have Geechee, no Gula, and they have people in Louisiana who will away with, and they say Gula Geechee. That's because it's two different groups of people, and they were very united.
Right.
Yep. I have Ogeechee. I don't have Gula.
Right, and I have Ogeechee as well in my family.
And
my sister went crazy when she found out. I didn't know. I was like, well, you know now.
And I have very wavy hair.
That's beautiful.
And my hair
Very
is
long,
like a big curly fro, but it's very wavy when I brush it back or whatever. You know, it's just my beard.
Yes,
everybody looks at my beard and they go on, yo, Red, which I ain't do nothing, man. It's my beard, nigga. I can put I go brush it out if you want me to make it look like a fro, and I can take the brush and brush it straight down, and there we go.
Yeah, I use an afro pick for my beard too.
Yeah, people,
bruh, I have to.
People don't get it.
It turns into knots under my chin.
Yeah.
I got to. It just straight knots. It just turns into locks, and my hair locks from the top and the bottom to the center.
There you go. There you go.
Got to comb this shit every day, like 2 times a day. Otherwise, it just starts locking for me.
Locking up. Mine took a long time to get my locks, but even with my locks, everybody was like, his hair, is he perming his hair with his locks? I was like, y'all, you know what? Y'all motherfuckers sound so stupid. And that on a reservation, I was like, God dog, man. I was like, I say, you aware there's thousands of people in Japan growing dreadlocks now because of us?
Yeah, now.
Yeah, well, they were called, to answer the brother's question earlier, they did have locks in Europe. They were called love locks.
Love locks. That's what I've been calling them from the beginning.
The judges pretend with their wigs. Those aren't real.
Right, I've been all over Africa, and they try to say the locks, these pale skins were trying to tell us, oh, the locks is a black culture in Africa. I was like, this stupid, ignorant motherfucking tweaker. Listen, that was not part of their heritage. That's not what they did, and not in the writings or anything. That is, our thought is indigenous to this land, and this land from the very beginning. And because of our travels, people partook in that.
Yep.
They pick it up.
We've been everywhere.
That's my point. That's my point.
Everywhere you find box braids and locks.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, plug this fan in. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. Shit.
So, Red Wolf. So, on a medical side or whatever they call it, what percentage of skin? No, what percentage of hair is attributed to skin? I should say, because they're kind of the same what do you call it? Structure.
We talking about the follicles and all that shit?
Well, okay, so you got skin on your face, right?
Right.
And then you got hair coming out of the skin on your face, right?
Yeah.
So what differentiates skin and hair? How much of hair is in skin and how much skin is in hair?
What differentiates it? Even middle school, there's no. I don't know. I've always known. Look, I gotta say this. I've always known hair to be like, you know how you see the wall with a plug and an extension cord,
Yeah.
electric cord.
So
That's
it
how I've
connects
always
you to
known
the
it.
universe.
Exactly. That all the
Okay.
things around us. But
Right.
it's part. It's not just an extension. It's who we are.
Yep.
It's just,
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
You know about
you
the
know.
Army's experiments in the 60s, right? How they would shave our froze, some of us bald, and leave some of us with our hair, and then play ambush games. And the brothers that had their hair could not be snuck up on.
How about
I view our hair
yes?
like
How
it's
about
like cat antennas.
how about
Right.
the fact that they
The only
made us?
difference is, go ahead.
How
My
about the
bad.
fact they made us shave our beards when we never needed to shave them?
Yeah.
Our mustaches. They made us, even those without hair on their face, they made them shave, knowing good and well it would grow where it may not have grown before. Very,
Because we
very
always
unnatural.
plucked. Yep.
There's some people who didn't grow no facial hair, but they would say, "Oh, that's peach fuzz. You got to shave it off," which was a lie. But because of the Peckerwoods and little Paces who were racist, and because they learned this, and it's a learned behavior, they had people literally putting Sprite on their face to shave something that was not there. And then, they got razor bumps, and next thing you know, they got beards and everything else. It didn't serve no purpose.
Yeah, the
No.
creator always gives you stuff you need, nothing you don't, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
And you already heard me read about William Cooper, silent weapons for silent wars. These wars are not about nothing at all other than the purpose of sacrifice and to pit people against people, to break the covenants, to keep the division strong.
Red, I could not believe you showed the dollar trick the other morning at like 4 a.m. I cannot believe you showed the dollar trick, brother.
My uncle John Amos used to do it a lot, and I was like, "Nah, I gotta break this down. I gotta show people."
That was my grandpa's shit, bro. My grandpa showed me that shit when I was like 7.
Yeah, I used $1 instead of graving a 10 or a 20 out because it's funnier.
Yeah, but it's like when you see that, you're like, oh, I get all this shit. This is how the ones at the top are doing.
The thing is, it goes nowhere, and if we've all got everything, it's always in our hands.
Yep. Exactly.
We always going outside because we've allowed them to accumulate shit that never was meant to be accumulated, status and all that. And if we realize that, that's why. What do? Y'all give me this worthless dollar that ain't shit. I match you with another worthless dollar that ain't shit. And I buy a book that might have something worth something.
That's real talk. I like that.
If you don't stop jumping your ass on them stairs, you're going to fall over here and break your back legs ain't that strong, cuz. he doing his zoomy and shit,
Because your attention is somewhere else.
No, he do that any damn. I could be taking the deuce, man, and it had the door crack, and he'll zip in there, run over my feet, and zip back out. Stop, turn around, stand up. I'll be like, this mother.
Right on. You got a friend with a lot of enthusiasm.
Oh,
that's
man, it's funny. It's funny. He's fun, man. It's funny. Except for
sounds
I gotta
more
back
like
him up in damn kitty litters.
Yeah, no, he sounds more like a rabbit than a cat.
Yeah. And there's a cat out there I feed every other day, so.
Go I got this black tabby cat up the street that I feed sometimes. And I grew a whole bunch of catnip for him. I just watch him roll around in the yard. I watched him yesterday. He rolled halfway down the hill. He was so high. That shit was hilarious.
Mac B, I
Looked like
wish you was
somebody
in
cow
here.
tipped him.
Oh shit, no shit. Oh man.
Wait a minute,
Yeah.
you grow catnip too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You grow that cat grass.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my
Why the hell
goodness.
not, man?
Yeah, I
Why
know
not?
it, man.
Everywhere
That
I'm
shit,
at, I always grow
hey,
catnip.
that shit is really like some crack to the motherfuckers. I thought it was
Yes.
bullshit. I was like,
Yeah.
No, it's real.
yeah, I
I
know.
watched this cat like get straight leg like it did a hit of cocaine and roll like lopsided halfway down my hill before he snapped out of it. Looked all bug-eyed and came back for more. I was laughing my
You,
ass off, man.
you got that
Oh
chronic cat
shit.
grass.
Oh,
Yep,
you got that
man.
good. You got
Yep.
that OG.
Yep. There's even a fox that comes out here and fucks with it.
Oh damn.
I was like, what? I didn't know foxes fuck with catnip. Yep, there's a fox out here fucking with it.
You think, where's the party, man?
It's his favorite
Hey,
little spot.
I want to mention this. For a long time, they had us believing they built the Golden Gate Bridge, just like they had us believe that they built the Manhattan Bridge. No, they
Right.
didn't.
Dog, how?
They didn't build that shit. You look at the pillars and how it's designed, and you realize one is the same as the other, regardless of its connections. And you know damn well they've learned how to maintain it. And a lot of our people work on shits. And that's all it is, because I actually saw an old picture based on the World's Fair where they showed the goddamn bridges.
Yep. Hey, you know
And when they tried, and when they tried to, the bitch blew away in the wind.
Yep. No, China's the only one that can actually build crazy bridges like that these days. And even their shit is sketchy as fuck.
Those are hard. These right here, these what do they call them? Cable what do they call
Cable
them?
suspension bridges, yeah.
Bridges. Yeah. No, China's building some different shit. And even though they got cable suspension, very artistic, they've got solid concrete, rebarb, steel, girdered, fucking,
Yep.
They dredge certain parts, underwater dredging, and so yeah, they paid attention, they took their time, and it was a race to do something that nobody else has done. But as far
massive shit.
Right. But yes, but compared to the Golden Gate and the Manhattan and a few other bridges, they ain't no. I watched them build a bridge in Florida, and that bridge is long, but it is solid. It is not suspension cable bridge, because that's artistic.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you gotta know the wind.
I'm seeing them fools building islands out near Okinawa and the Philippines, and I'm
Japan.
like, oh man.
How many islands did they just all of a sudden mysteriously fucking find?
Right? Yeah, right. But if you look at their maps 1,000 years ago, they had fucking like 50 land masses all around them.
Exactly. It's like they hit them for what? I mean,
bruh, I don't.
How about the fact that Africa is bigger than Russia and China?
Or how about the fact that from Suriname to the bottom of Peru could cross the entirety of Europe and all the way to China.
I know. How about the fact that North America
and swallow a third of Africa?
What's funny? They say that South America is Central America. I'm saying Mexico. I'm like, no, it's not. America was always known as Central America. You had Canada, North America, and you had us, and then the Belize, Brazil, and all that. I said, it's funny how they just keep changing shit, and we bigger than every goddamn thing if you take us and put us all together.
From the North Pole to the South Pole.
It amazes me at these fucktards, especially when you got most of Russia and most of goddamn so-called Africa is damn near mostly desert and mountains and shit, and uninhabited. I'm like sitting there going, and then they say, well, what about South? What about West America? I said, even though we got 20% of the population from Nebraska over, there's a lot of people that could be here if they chose to be.
Exactly.
The earth is not overpopulated. The games they play is a sick, morbid one, because these motherfuckers are sick and morbid.
Right.
Facts. Or how about the fact that like 80% of damn near every country is empty because that 80% all live in major cities. I'm talking every damn country I've been to, 37 of them.
Yeah.
Out of 38, and in Thailand, that was the only place I went where there wasn't people just in major cities. They spread out everywhere out there. But even
Right.
in China, it's too inhospitable in most of the country, so everybody goes to the
Yeah.
major cities. It's fucking
Exactly.
crazy, dog.
Yep.
India,
Exactly.
the same
Top of each
shit.
other.
It's crazy.
Yep. Stacked up all on top of each other.
And then it's a
Yep.
name. Then it's a number game.
Yep. They got us all in their laboratory like rats, and we think
They
that,
got everybody believing it. Chinese, they go to school, they work hard to play music, blah blah. Motherfucker, we got them too. I walk around New York and Detroit and Philly and watch all these little melanated people play some of the best goddamn music in the world. But check this out, and then in India, like they got the smartest man. They got some of the dumbest some, but yet we got the children with the highest IQ.
Well, yeah, they took down my YouTube video on that, where I was talking about how the Chinese in particular were buying these ads in the early 90s to make it seem like they're very smart in mathematics and STEM and all this kind of shit like that. So they were basically bombarding that and doing what the CCP does and buying these ads. So, movies, so it made it seem like they were smart. So in school earlier, we always, tease, and I wouldn't tease because I know those people were very tribal and racist. Like, even, in Texas back when I was in middle school, I knew they were ignorant as fuck. But people, oh, they're so smart. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're just tribal. They understand how to use their numbers. They understand how to people that looked like them, how to fucking connect with them and all that. So
And
that's what
keep
they're
it
good at.
and keep it in the same neighborhood, Yeah.
Because if they were smart, they wouldn't be eating dog and all this kind of stupid shit. So I mean, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, a whole lot of things, but yeah.
Oh man. All right, fellas, that's it for me. Daddy, go night night.
Yeah, I'm about to shut it down anyway, man, because y'all know me. I should have been in bed about 2 hours ago, but anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Well, I'm glad you did it.
Man. I'm glad we connected. Max B, you got to get that net up right, brother. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Word, big dog Max. Grey Wolf, it's good to have you in here, man. That's what's up, bro.
Oh, Red Wolf, check this out. So this is the new guidelines or updated guidelines for YouTube. It says all cuss words will no longer be treated the same. It says moderate profanity anytime, so you can get the green icon. It said F-bomb in the first 7 seconds or repeatedly can receive limited ads. So I would say start cussing after about 5 minutes. It says background.
We did that already. I already know. I know about that.
So background music with profanity can now get ads. And profanity in the title can still not run ads.
What's up, Red Wolf?
You already know, Greg. Go ahead, brother. Keep going.
Yeah, that's it. That's just an update on that.
Yeah. I'm hip to it. Yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah. That's why I don't usually say nothing for the first 5 or 10 minutes.
I peeped that. I did peep that.
Yeah. Well, anybody got any last words, man? Because I'm about to sign off. I'm tired. I got to go and leak the lizard, man. Hey, it's been good, man.
All right, I'm gonna keep.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep mine real short and sweet. Love life and live love. I'm out.
Yeah. All right, my brother.
I'm glad you stayed on, brother, and bless up to everybody.
Yo, Steve Pay. Great information. Appreciate you, family.
Absolutely, likewise.
All right, much respect. Peace.
That was quick, West Side. Rondo, last words. Grey Wolf, well, give me some last words there, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Anytime and all the time, man.
Thank you, brothers. All of y'all.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
Mad love, bro. Mad love, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Here.
We here, man. Make sure the wife, I know she probably sleep, but next time I'll do my best to go a little early.
Next time, you'll meet her.
All right, brother. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Max B, yo, bless up. All right, sign off. Sign off, Grey Wolf. Hey, Rondo, where you at? He must be with his daughter or something. All right, beloved one, be easy, man. Got it? I think Rondo. Rondo. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign him off. You know, Rondo, like he just has some good words at the end, and I'm just gonna say what I gotta say. I appreciate it. I want to keep the circle around. Some of it did, and then we allowed the brother, I say what you call the brother inclusivity to do what it needs to do, and that's what I love. Y'all know I'm not really with all the big numbers and everything, but I'm grateful for everybody that's consistent, and I know that people have been elevating and elevating. We have some very intelligent brothers. I wish more sisters came in, but you know it's a Tuesday night or whatever, right? It's a Tuesday night, and March 7th, so called, and there's a lot of things going on in the world. So I do everything with honor and respect. Now, the next open mic is going to be titles that I've actually got notes on. This one, I felt like I need to talk about it because I felt some kind of way. It wasn't a real feeling because, you know, I'm kind of numb to certain things. And I felt like I needed to address it. That was the whole purpose. And I didn't have all the answers. So it was relatively new about the 4 individuals. And I was upset, but I heard chatter. And as a veteran, to hear that chatter, I was a little bothered by it. And I was like, yo, y'all need to just chill because some people are done. They're tired. They're done with the government. They're done with everything. And I know it's not the right time, and that's definitely not the right reason. We got to continue to further enlighten our people, especially our sisters. Stop worrying about the tummy tuck. Stop worrying about the Brazilian butt lift, the plastic, and they walk around to disregard and disrespect for yourself. Stop paying attention to the worthless men who are going to sit there and entice you, and they sleep with each other anyway. Just allow yourself to exist as you are and be who you are. It's enough that everybody's living a lie, but to further promulgate more deception in the lie, it's not the answer. I'm not saying that, hey, look, I can't tell you, don't get upset now. I can't tell you what to do. Everybody has a choice. I'm just living in the oratory response I need to give that says a lot of people are making the wrong choice. But we know we're in this generation of, well, it's my choice. That's right, it is. So just be wise. And with that, I'm going to sign Rondo off. He'll holler at me, man. I'll hit him up in the 3-way with Westside and us. Number love, and we'll catch y'all later. All right? To my brothers, I didn't see any sisters come in, so they always get the love anyway. All right? Y'all have a grand evening. I'm tired as well.